really selfish, so I won't hold up our time if we want to move along.
All right, do you want to seek out Amundra and Eliardra?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's
Yeah,
do it.
you can travel back to the same house that you had found the other Amundra at before.
There's a lot of islands off of this sort of coast. I didn't know that.
There are indeed. Do you want some water, honey? I'm getting some.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thanks.
You find the same doorman at that house that you had found the last time as well, just standing out front waiting.
Hello. Is Amundra home and receiving visitors? It's the Reverie, if you need to give a name.
Is she expecting you?
No, but most people we show up to see aren't expecting us.
That seems to indicate a lack of foresight on your part.
You know,
He
it's
called us
really
rude.
it's really more of a circumstantial, we never know where we're gonna be kind of thing, so we say hi to people while we can, because you never know, we might leave and then never come back because we're dead. The adventure is life.
It got dark really fast.
Yeah.
He gives kind of a grunt and then turns and steps into the house.
Oh, so he hates us.
A few minutes later, he returns and says, Lady Neliardra will see you now. Come in.
Is that her first name?
That's her last name.
Amundra's her first name?
Yeah.
Oh,
Did you not know that, Bertha?
I thought it was her last name. You mean we've been calling her by her first name this whole time?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's what she introduced herself with. So
Oh, okay, that's good.
we weren't being overly casual without her knowledge.
He takes you into the sitting room of her home, where she is waiting for you. She says, good to see you again, Amrera. Reverie.
Mm.
You look good. You look great.
Thank you. You look well.
Thanks.
What can I do for you all?
So, how are things going with, the guy whose body was consumed by another being that you were gonna track down? Just wondering while we're in town how that was going.
Unfortunately, we were unable to recover him, although we were able to remove him from any positions of power. Our spies are on the lookout for him, but we imagine that he's fled back to Thay. And we have very little pull there.
Got it.
On the bright side, thanks to your intervention, he won't be able to affect policy in any way. So this is overall a positive outcome. For the group, if not the individual.
So you weren't able to return his soul to his body? The
I'm
guy that
afraid
was in the
not.
doll?
He remains
Is he
in the
fled?
doll.
Oh, okay.
There's still
Big
a chance.
bummer.
So you're saying there's a chance.
We're keeping it safe in the hope that one day we will be able to reunite him with his body.
If his body dies, is that it? Like, no more doll forever? Or...
If his body dies, the soul will perish as well.
Well, at least you know his body's still alive.
Yes, we do.
I'm not sure if your spies have heard anything, but we've been investigating the elemental cults that have been popping up around the continent. Wondering if you had any intel there. We're probably going to head to Kalimshan soon, so anything you might have on that or Am and the going-ons there could be very helpful for us.
From reports, I would recommend keeping your interactions with the leader of the elemental cults in Kalimshan. Vanifer is her name, if you're not familiar. Keeping your interactions with her as brief as possible and as combative as possible. From all reports, she is extraordinarily persuasive.
Yes, we've heard about her string of dead paramours.
Well, it's not just that. People who have vehemently opposed her cause one day have, a few days later, been championing it.
Well, that seems dangerous for us.
Uh-huh.
We are taken in by a powerful woman without any sort of magic, so one who's going to charm us is going to have a very easy time doing so.
Well, we can set up some protections. I don't know how effective they'll be, but we can put some up.
It's just a caution. It would be
Yeah.
unfortunate if you all were to join her cause.
Yeah. I mean, we've been talking about it, and it's not like. I mean, methods unagreeable. The core heart of it, sure, absolutely.
I believe that you have it in reverse. It appears to us that her methods are quite agreeable, the freeing of numerous slaves, whereas her end goal, the summoning of Imix, is less so.
Oh. Well, I was thinking about it as like the heart of it was to free the slaves, and the method was by getting Imix to help with that.
I suppose it depends what truly is her end goal, then.
Right. If she's using these people as a means to her own end, that's a much more dire circumstance to intervene in than a person who is championing for the freedom of those who have been enslaved.
Yes.
You know where Am comes into play? Because it seems like Am and Kalimshan are like really far away from each other.
She says, I believe Am is simply the next logical and geographical step in her drive to eliminate slavery. Or recruit slaves, as the case may be. Tethir does not practice slavery.
Oh, is that the forest right below it on the map?
Mm-hmm.
Where
it.
is Kalimshan on the map?
I don't think it's on the map, is
South
it? I
of
think
the
it's
map.
further south. Yeah.
Oh, so okay, we don't have it. Oh, well,
You
there's
can click on the map
Kalimshan
that says
and
Kalimshan and Tethir, and then you can see
Mm.
that forest that's to the south of Am at the top of it.
Ooh, it's gonna be hot. We're going to the desert.
Ooh. Small teeth.
So I guess talking with Vanifer is out of the question then.
Well, it's not fully out of the question. It's just.
Look, I'm going to tell you right now, I am very easy to persuade.
That's why I said we can put up barriers. Just, no going in there. No summoning evil fire prince. Hold it in your heart.
Is there
Um,
anything else?
We've also heard reports of the Great Peak Mountains being a holding place, and obviously it's quite secluded. I don't know if you have any intel there or any idea of what sort of forces could be gathering in the mountains.
She says, there's not much intelligence we have of those mountains. There's a green dragon that lives there that is not particularly allied with us.
Well, that's good to know if we're gonna hike 21 days into the mountains that we should look out for a green dragon there.
Its name is Skakoan.
Owen?
Owen?
Like Owen
Skakoan.
Wilson? Oh, no.
Where did you say he was located?
In the Great Peak Mountains.
Yeah, that looks like a D&D fantasy name, not Owen like, oh wow, Owen Wilson, which is what I definitely heard at first. I'm with you, Marissa.
Skakoan.
Skakoan. Yeah, that tracks. um, this is a bit of a personal question. I'm not sure how much you know, but I was wondering if you knew how my sister was doing. I hope she's been behaving for the most part, and if she's causing you trouble, I am very sorry and will do what I can to make amends for it.
She says, it's clear that Tabris has no intention of going along with any attempts to rehabilitate her. Not that we've stopped trying. Her anger runs deep.
Has she given anything away that I could be of help for to persuade her or
She
be a
flatly
guiding force for?
refuses to speak with our members aside from the occasional insult or death threat.
She Angie.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Maybe after we take care of this, you can take me to her and I can try to see if I can get through. I doubt she'll listen to me,
Of
but
course we can.
I apologize for the threats and the insults.
Oh, it's no trouble for us.
She wasn't always like this. That's all I had. I don't know if anybody else had any questions.
Is there anything else I need to know from the boss? I haven't exactly been great at checking in.
She says, you'd actually be surprised. That's fairly common amongst our members, given that we tend to recruit a chaotic folk.
Epo, you joined the Soft Claws?
Yeah. You didn't know?
I don't think you told us.
I
I
most
knew.
definitely did.
I knew.
It's come up.
I know.
It's come up? Okay. I guess I just missed that then. Oops. This is so you can romance my sister, I know it.
She says, if, however, you were to check in, what we would have assigned you to would have been dealing with these elemental cults that are popping up across the land.
Look at you! You're an
Already on my radar.
overachiever. Doing
You
what
know,
you're
I'm
supposed to.
Student.
just inherently new.
In that respect, you're ahead of the game.
High five, Kipo.
Is there anything else I can help you all with?
No, I don't think so.
Very well then. Best of luck in your search in Kalimshan.
Nobody feels comfortable to just ask, what the fuck happened between you and Ray while she's standing in the room?
Oh, I want to
I
know
would
so
never.
bad. Oh, I want to know so bad. But I did increase my charisma score, and I feel like I can't do that conscionably with a +4 to my charisma. That just feels.
I just can't do that in front of Ray.
Do it.
No.
I mean,
Ray
on
leaves.
a personal note, how have you
No.
been settling in and all those things, moving back into your house?
She says, just fine. Although I do have things I need to get to today, so if I can't help you with anything else, I would ask that.
Okay, sorry. Yeah, we'll get out of your hair.
Telling
Oh,
the
she
Scooby
brushed
Gang
us
to
off
get lost.
hardcore.
She said,
She's
"Get
a
the fuck
busy
out of my
lady."
house."
That personal window got slammed shut. Whew. That romance path is locked for anybody in the future now. Sorry.
Maybe she's just busy.
All business, no casual.
It's awkward sitting in a room with your ex.
True. How many dates did you guys go on? It seems like was it a situationship? Was it like
We were actually asking in front of her.
No, we're leaving and asking.
Oh,
you
we're
that.
leaving and asking you on the way out.
Like out while we're past the guard.
Yeah,
None of your business.
Wow.
that's so boring.
Ray, I thought we were family.
Wow, what a cart to pull for some tea. We went on dates. It didn't work out. Nothing dramatic
But you're
happened.
so charismatic. How could it not work out, Ray?
Sometimes people just don't match up, guys. It's not that
You,
crazy.
realize you liked the other Amundra more than this Amundra?
No. And
I'm just
honestly,
saying.
I couldn't even really tell which was which, so we just started off with a clean slate and started dating. And then it didn't work out.
You win some, you lose some, you know?
Exactly.
All right. Anything else in Neverwinter, or should we pop on back down to the Blackstaff and get going to Kalimshan?
So, just so you know, are you actually, first of all, going to Kalimshan or Am?
I thought Vanifer was in Kalimshan at the moment.
She is.
I didn't know if you were stopping by Am to talk to a Lazarus first.
Yeah, but a Lazarus and.
Probably should.
Okay. In either case, both Athkatla and Kalimport, the capitals of Am and Kalimshan respectively, are big enough that their teleportation circles are well known to another capital like Neverwinter. So you could just... You don't have to go back to Waterdeep first. You could just pay here to use the teleportation circle.
Uh-huh.
Well, see, it's like, if we're going to Am, I need a drink first.
Do you want to call Lazarus before we show up? Or no?
Well, I don't know where he is specifically in Am, so if we are going to meet with him, we'll need to know his location.
I mean, we can have a drink and make a plan before we go. It sounds like if we shouldn't talk to Vanifer, we should try to have some sort of idea of how we're going to handle her when we see her, because that problem's going to happen sooner rather than later.
Yeah.
I don't know if we want to start blasting right on sight. I mean, we can. I just want us all to be on the same page about it.
So anyway, I started shooting.
Anyway, it started blasting. Exactly. This is exactly the reference I was making. We could go
Well-
back to that pleasure place now.
Moonstone
The
Mask.
yeah, Now we don't have to worry about Gratz showing up and ruining our party.
Oh, is that here?
Mhm.
Yeah.
That was expensive.
Mm-hmm.
We
could
got in
probably
free
ask
last
Raynor.
time.
Raynor out to bankroll us again.
We also weren't rich at that time.
Yeah, it
just
was like a couple platinum, wasn't it? But we have platinum now.
I just dropped 1,000 gold on pearls.
It wasn't a couple platinum. It's more than that.
It was 50 platinum apiece.
Oh.
Yeah, Thea's like,
It
It wasn't that
is
great of a time.
exorbitantly expensive. However, it is also like well within the money you could afford now if you wanted to.
Yeah.
We don't get a hero's feast out of it like we do if we go to our brunch spot though. So, you know.
Alright, what are you gonna do?
Thea's like, well, I can have Leo. Or did we use the wand of sending yet today?
No.
I can
I
ask
can-
Lazarus where he is. And if we can meet.
Okay. Go ahead.
Hey, Lazarus. It's time. Hold on. Hey, Lazarus. It's time to meet. Where are you located in Am? We'll be there soon. Don't tell anybody you know me.
You hear back. I'm afraid I've already told people I know you. Hard not to
God
brag.
damn it.
Brag.
Oh,
But
oh my.
I'm all over the city, mostly at the Checkered Pass Tavern.
That's a good tavern name.
That is a good tavern name.
Checkered
What time of day is it right now?
Tavern?
It is mid-afternoon.
Hmm.
Thank you, I made that one up. I was proud of that.
You said Checkered Pass Tavern?
Checkered
I
Pass.
haven't read it in the notes. Past.
Also, ignore these rolls.
Yeah, sure.
Oh my god. Is that right?
So we're heading down there tonight.
I think so. I mean, unless people need to get slots back, but I don't really see a reason to wait if we're ready.
Alright. You are going to use the teleportation circle here in town then?
Yeah, how much is it per
50
person to
gold
go through?
total.
So 5 plat.
Yeah.
Oh, 50 gold total.
For all of us?
Yes.
For one use of the circle, which you all fit in.
Oh, it doesn't go by per person. It's just usage.
Yeah, it's, you
as
want
long
us to
as we
turn
can
on the
fit in the
teleportation circle, it is 50 gold.
Got you.
Expense that to the party funds account?
Okay.
Yep.
Alright. In a flash of light then, you arrive in Athkatla.
Ooh. Hey guys, remember, last time we went to a new place, we caused an international incident. We had to have the Black Staff cover up for us, so let's not do the same while we're here.
Do they have a primordial enslaved underneath it?
I don't know.
If they do, it doesn't look good for them.
It's not looking good if that's the case, but you know, we could try the other options first before we get to it. That's all I'm saying.
Big city.
Yeah.
Capital
Big
city.
river in the middle of it.
Perfect Civil War layout.
Right? Alright, the teleportation circle deposits you outside of the Builder's Gate in the north.
Mm.
Where is that? Oh, that's very nice. Slaves Asylum.
Yeah, there's also there's a bunch of slaves stuff. There's also Slave Town.
Oh my god.
Where would the checkered past be on this map?
I don't know.
We might
You'd
have to
go
ask
ask somebody.
around. Yeah.
Oh,
Do I registered this as a circle as well? To come back to?
No, there does not seem to be a circle out here.
Mm.
It seems. You would imagine it's probably some similar sort of thing to what Vizerin uses to keep you in his
redirect.
tower
Gotcha.
temporarily. Like, they have it set up so that people can't pop directly into the city.
Well, let's go inside.
You approach the Builder's Gate to find it shut. A echelon of 20 guards standing around the outside of it. There is a big crowd of people sort of amassed in front of it, but no one is being allowed in.
What's going on? Isn't it like the middle of the day?
It's afternoon. It's not the middle of the day, but yeah.
Yeah, we asked some random people around us. What's going on?
One of them says, "Not letting anyone in until the revolt's put down."
There's a
Well,
revolt going on?
How long has that been happening?
Well, the last day or so. It's a minor slave revolt. I'm sure it won't last long.
Oh shit!
Ooh.
This is where he gets arrested. We've got to get in there.
It's
It's the
very
third-
important that
It's
we
the
get
fourth.
it.
It's the fourth one this month, though. They're getting annoyingly frequent.
Fourth this month.
Is there a
Yes, thank goodness they've lacked the coordination to work together.
a way I can get up next to the wall without being like noticed?
Yeah,
no?
There's plenty of the people that are waiting outside are like leaning on the wall and various things. The guards are only really guarding the gate.
Guys, we could go around like a side or something, and I could just pass Wallace through.
The wall is probably more than 5 feet thick.
Really?
It's a city wall.
5 feet seems really thick.
The map's
Okay.
about to scale if you want to take a look.
Yeah, look at the wall.
Oh, I see. I see.
It's like 100 feet thick, the wall.
How do we do this?
Can you like
Classic
walk
day.
up on them? Is it like a city wall where you walk up on the wall?
Yeah, not from the side you're on.
No. Yeah, I mean like.
We could pocket. We could pocket dimension. And do a dimension door. But if the teleport directs people out, the dimension door might direct people out, or it might be set up for that kind of magic too.
You know, it's along a river. Is there anything stopping us from entering via the water?
We could just walk underwater.
Is it time to use water breathing again?
I haven't prepared because Zoltan hasn't been here.
Every morning. That Zoltan does that every morning.
I want you to know, Clinton, that we were literally like, we cannot go investigate the water cult because Zoltan isn't here and none of us have water breathing. We were like, we can't happen. Sorry.
That would
We're
be the worst
vulnerable.
if died from air.
We did all find out, by the way, that
Oh.
those of
What
us
was
that
that, Risa? I
drowned.
didn't hear it.
Reminds me, this is yours. And I hand Zoltan the Pearl of Power.
Alright, Zoltan gets the Pearl of Power.
Yeah,
Pearl
we
power.
stole. Yeah, we stole
What that
it
does
off
is you
some
can use
schmuck.
it once per day as an action to regain a 3rd level spell slot.
Shit. Sweet.
All right, so you want to walk around to the river and then try and like float your way into town.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
It's labeled Pirate Bay right there. We'll be easily just undiscovered.
Okay. Okay. Making your way down to Krent, the little town here that goes into the water. These are cliffs. You don't want to go in the water that way.
We're practically gods.
We're golden gods.
I mean, you can if you want to.
Nah, I'm good. I'll go the normal way. That won't kill me from
Oh,
fall
that
damage.
was a Critical Role reference, wasn't
Yeah.
it?
That
Yeah.
That was. Apologies.
That's right. Riza showed me that clip. Thank you for that. All right. So you make your way down to Krent, enter the water, and with water breathing on you, just sort of keep swimming into town. You're trying to come up where?
Pirate Bay. I think that was the meeting point we talked about, right?
Okay. Yeah, you are able to haul yourself up onto the docks of Pirate Bay, just completely soaking wet, crawling out of the river like a bunch of cryptids.
Do people see us?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, for sure.
there are people on the docks, and they're looking at you like, what are they? Who is?
Nothing to see here, folks. Nothing to see here, folks.
Prestidigitation.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm gonna start doing that as well.
Clean us off.
You start prestidigitating yourself to dry yourselves.
My Iron Man mask doesn't want to get rusty.
And you are here in Pirate Bay, on the docks.
All right. So now we gotta find the checkered past, right? That's our
Mhm.
that's our destination.
Yep.
Is there any people walking by?
There is still a bunch of people staring at you.
I'll just like pick a random person and be like, "Hey, you know where the checkered past is?"
Okay, make a persuasion check at disadvantage, Sultan. Disadvantage because these people just watched you crawl out of a river.
Yeah, I am probably really good at persuasion.
At
Oh, that
disadvantage.
sucks.
Oh, you are so persuasive.
Damn.
Okay,
Oh no, that's right.
not terrible. Okay, they are able to tell you that the checkered past is on the south side of the river. I'm gonna label it on your map here.
We just jump in the water and swim across the river.
But they will also tell you, good luck getting over there with the bridge shut down.
Maybe we will be swimming some more.
Yep.
Well, maybe we just,
There it
have
is.
to speak. Are they letting anyone across the bridge?
It says, I don't know, nobles maybe.
Okay, we could be nobles.
We
Where's
have
the-
to have a name if we're nobles.
Could we just swim some more?
No.
we, in theory, yes, we could.
So this is where we're trying to get?
So
Yeah.
far you pretty much floated. If you want to actually swim, it's like a kilometer
There.
swim to get
Ugh.
across.
I start walking to the bridge.
Okay,
I'm following the bridge, going to the bridge.
all right.
Yeah, we're just walking, making our way downtown.
Making my way.
Okay. As you arrive at the bridge, you see that it is similarly guarded, though there's no actual gates there, by a large echelon of city guard.
I walk forward.
One of them says, "Whoa, where do you think you're going?"
Hi, to going across. My name is Maria Olaban of House Olaban of Lithmythar.
Go ahead and make a
Hold up.
persuasion check.
Is there something the matter? Do you need to see, like, I don't know, credentials? Like an ID? Is that... Should I speak to someone?
Oh, your Bavarian fire drill at least partially works, and he says, "Oh, begging your pardon, milady. There's you don't want to be south of the river right now. It's not safe. There's a revolt going on."
It's alright, I have my bodyguard here, and I gestured to Jorlin and the rest of my retinue. They'll keep me safe.
Pretty sure we can handle it.
Very, very well. He sort of scuttles out of the way.
Try to look beefy. Walking across.
There's
No, I'm like Thea, chest out, chest out.
I know there's
Thea
an
puts her
extra
chest out,
peacocking
muscles.
going on. Baru and Leo are trying to peacock each other out.
They're like in like neighboring mirrors at the gym, peacocking.
Yeah, you are able to start crossing the bridge. Arriving on the other side, you can see that to the south of the bridge there are several fires burning throughout the city. There's smoke rising up over a few different areas. The guards on this side of the bridge look bloodied, whereas the guards on the north side of the bridge looked pristine.
What?
And then as you approach from behind, one of them says, "You sure you know what you're getting into here?"
I gesture at the rest of my posse. Like my posse.
Alright, if they let you through, you must be allowed through.
I have business here.
Business.
Alright.
Jesus. I go through?
How do you get them to just listen to you? I mean, that's amazing.
Just gotta act
I
like you-
told you, very persuasive and charismatic, Ray.
Just gotta act like you belong.
Ray's gonna
Feels like-
convince Vanifer to join her cause.
Yeah. Because, like, before we get there, and you guys jump down Lazarus' throat, I kind of wanted to give you a little more background about me and him, since I've kind of kept that in the dark.
Spill the tea.
Thea, like, rummages through her backpack, finds some alcohol, drinks a little bit to get some more courage.
Oh,
Sweet girl.
Because, like, I don't like talking about the past because it brings up memories of my brother that I lost. But me and my brother Siltorin and Lazarus grew up together since we were very young. And we were really close, and the boys usually drug me into getting into mischievous things, where I was more concerned with my studies and wanting to be a future ambassador for the city. But as we got older, Lazarus and I started to develop feelings for each other. So we started dating, but me and him didn't show very much public affection towards each other because we wanted to make sure my brother never felt like the third wheel in our relationship. Siltorin eventually volunteered for the army, like most people do in our city, and he passed away, and I fell into a very deep depression, pretty much giving up on everything in my life, like studies, job, didn't even leave the house. Lazarus was the one that was there that pulled me out of that darkness, which is why I've been so loyal towards him in our relationship. Afterwards, as I started healing, I started adopting some of my brother's personality traits. He was the one that always wanted to be an adventurer and more of a free spirit, so I always thought maybe the reason Lazarus left was my fault because I was changing. But he just disappeared without a notice one night, and it's very unlike him to leave. But I thought maybe it was my fault, which is why I've been putting off my conversation regarding that night, because I wanted to have it face to face. So, anyways.
That's
So we're gonna have a talk with him.
I don't know if he just left without a trace, and that's very unlike him. So I just didn't know if it was me or if something else happened to him, which is what caused me to start adventuring.
Well, I'll just say that even if it was you, that's no way to leave, and he's an asshole for that if it was you. And if it was you, he doesn't deserve you.
Leo.
That's what it was.
Anyways, I guess let's get on with it so we can stop this rebellion.
Yeah, this place seems on fire.
I feel like it's very, very befitting of the cult's name.
Imagine if
Uh-huh.
it was like totally frozen over. Wouldn't that just be like crazy? It'd really throw me for a loop. You know?
The cult
So-
of eternal flame using ice.
Are we still just going making a beeline to the checkered past?
Yeah, this was on the way to the checkered past that you were doing this, as far as I'm aware.
Yeah.
Gonna be casually putting out fires as we're walking down to Burning City Street.
Oh, I
Pat,
do have
pat,
to think.
pat, pat, pat. Flap the cloak over it, smother it out.
All right. All right. A little bit later, you come to the checkered past, the shingle of which is a checkerboard. And you are able to enter. Hold on while I put you on that map.
Coming, we're meeting a Lazarus. Dun 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 dun. Watch him like be like busy and not show up for the next 12 hours, and we just hang out at the tavern all night.
Well, he said he was all over the place.
He's not here yet.
Is it like, as we're walking through, are the streets deserted and
The
everything's
streets
just on fire?
are pretty deserted.
Okay, so we're not near like the main fighting right now.
Doesn't appear so. The inside of the inside of the checkered past, you can hear though it seems lively. There is music playing and a lot of people talking.
I gotta turn the music down.
No,
There we
No.
go.
sorry about that.
Oh, I
No,
don't
that's
hear
fine.
any
That's
music.
all Foundry. That's not you.
As you enter,
Yeah.
you are accosted by two commoners wielding clubs who ask, "Hey, who are you?
What's it to you? Jesus.
You with the guard?"
No.
No.
Do we
Oh,
look
do
like
we look
guards?
like guards?
Are you fucking stupid?
Hey, I'm walking here! Is essentially the energy.
Hey, the guards have been hiring people. I didn't know if you were with them or us.
We're
Sorry.
not with
Oh.
either.
We're a
Okay,
neutral
say that out
third-party
loud.
observer with no stake in this whatsoever.
Well, that's a lie.
To that he says, "Oh, then you're really gonna want to get out of here, because they're gonna attack here before too long."
You mean the guards?
Yeah.
Ah, they don't know anything. They're stupid.
Walking in, you do see one Eladrin sitting inside, sort of noticeable amongst the not Eladrin.
Is the population like pretty metropolitan like it is in Waterdeep, or
Oh, he's emo.
what? Why does he look like that?
I did not change any pictures. That's
Is this
DM.
your man?
I
Thea,
don't
is this
have
your
any
man?
pictures of Lazarus.
You did use one when I had a dream.
I have one? Shit, hold on.
No,
The
you
dream
can use
wedding?
that one. This one's
Why
fine.
is he so emo? He looks evil. Sick
This one is
character art,
honestly
though.
fine. Yeah, the
He's
character art
looking a little
looks
bit of a
nice.
sad boy. But listening to the playlist, like, I get it. This does look like a man that listens to, like, some pop punk music.
Who is this guy and why does he have weird goggles?
Derek, this art is fine. You actually used.
He
I
doesn't
didn't
have
pick the
goggles, he's
last
got
one you used,
regular
so this
eyes.
is
What
fine.
are you
Oh,
looking
okay.
at, Marissa?
No, the Eternal Flame Guardian. This guy right here.
Oh.
Okay, yeah, so looking around, you can also see a few other people that stick out. They are wearing a heavy armor, as opposed to most people here, and heavy goggles. And they are wielding swords instead of clubs.
They look like bugs.
Leo
Their eyes.
laughs behind his hand like, LOL, they look stupid.
Yeah, as y'all approach, Badrin seems to see Thea, and he sort of stands up and says, I didn't really expect to see you here. I know you
Yeah.
said you were coming, but I didn't really expect it.
Well, you told me where you were, and we said it. I know it's been a really long time.
He says, yes, I just suppose I didn't expect it. He seems a little shell-shocked.
Thea will go give him a hug.
Yeah, he returns. It's a little awkward because it's been a decade, 2 decades.
Thea's like, so, what are you doing here?
He says, well, right now we're trying to keep control of the lower city.
Why are you doing this?
Because it's the right thing to do.
Are we out in public, right? We're just like sitting
Yeah.
here. Yeah.
Everyone here seems to be holding weapons, though, and a lot of them keep glancing at the door. So it seems like you're not with a bunch of people that would normally be patrons. You notice there's nobody behind the bar.
Yeah. I'm like, is right because
Is there somewhere else that we can go more private to talk?
Sure. Yeah, we can head upstairs. Actually, no. They're using that for planning. The kitchen.
Kitchen it is. Leo, you can make some food.
We
You
can have
know-
a snack.
Go behind the bar and get myself a drink.
I'm gonna wander over to the bar that Kipo is now behind and ask for him to pour me one too.
Thea's
Ah.
like, by private, I didn't mean like just me and him. You guys are more than welcome to come.
No, see, the thing is, I'm ducking behind the bar to turn into a rat to climb up the stairs and look at the planning session.
Okay.
Oh, I'm blowing
Uh.
the cover. I see him squatting down to look like a rat, and I immediately like freak out, like, oh, he wasn't actually getting drinks. And I turn around.
I mean, I can pour you a drink beforehand. It's not a big deal.
Lazarus
Dude.
looks around and says, "This isn't the kitchen, I guess, but it'll do." I'm sorry, I haven't been here before.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Thea's like, we have a lot to talk about, but so how did you get involved in this revolution?
He says, well, I was already in M, trying to help where I could, and I was approached by a man named Bastion, who offered help.
How did you get to Am in the first place?
He says, well, I guess it has to do with why I left.
Why did you leave?
We weren't accomplishing anything. I had to go somewhere where I could be of some use to somebody. The war with the Fomorians, it just kept taking more and more of a toll, and nobody was ever going to win. I wanted to go somewhere where I could help, do something good.
When was the last time you were home?
This is the last time I saw you.
So, Thea's like, I have a few things to say about that. One, you were useful to someone, you idiot. You were useful to me. And maybe if you would have talked to me instead of just leaving by yourself, I would have left with you. And another thing, the war is pretty much over, at least at the moment, back home.
Yep. We helped fix that.
Yeah, Thea's like, we like Leo said, we fixed it.
You've killed them? He looks a little horrified.
No, as much as I wanted to in the beginning, as you can imagine.
We
brokered
brokered
peace.
truce. Yeah.
I kind of had to manhandle one person in particular, but
That's amazing. I'm so glad to hear it.
Thea's like, so as far as you know, your objective here is to just free people, correct?
What do you
Freedom
mean
of
as far
slaves.
as I know?
I mean exactly that. Thea's like, there's way more to meets the eye.
He says, I know what my objective is.
And what is that?
It is to free the slaves of this city.
I wholeheartedly agree with that objective, but these slaves in this revolution has a different cause behind the scenes.
He says, you haven't been here.
No, but I've been practically all over the world besides here.
I understand it, but this is the revolution that I started. I know what it's for.
So you did this all on your own?
But you said you just talked to Bastion.
Yes, I received help from someone named Bastion, but he didn't start this in Am.
So you would say that the slaves have faith in you specifically?
I don't know about faith in me. They have been following me because I have some military training.
How did Bastion help you?
He's provided weapons, training, some well-trained individuals for things that the average person can't handle on their own. Money.
So, I don't want to presume anything or take away anything that you have done yourself. Maybe everything you say is true, but have you heard about Kalimshan and the freeing of the slaves there as well?
Yes, that's where Bastion's from.
Has
How
the
many
name- Oh, go ahead.
how many people do you think you guys have freed or under your cause now?
He says, today, we probably have a total of maybe 6,000 throughout the city. I don't know how many will survive the day.
Has
How
the
much
name
do you know-
Vanifer ever come up?
Yes, she's the leader of the revolt in Kalimshan.
Have you ever met her in person?
No, I've only communicated with Bastion. From my understanding, she's busy there.
And how much do you know about Bastion? Like, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you trust this guy?
He says, we've worked together for over a year now.
Yeah,
trying
but
to
on a
put
scale
things
of 1
into
to 10.
place. He says 8.
On a scale of
I've,
1 to
I've
10.
trusted him with the lives and of myself and others.
I feel like we should just ask him, Thea.
I wouldn't say that
Yes.
it's impossible that we would ever go our separate ways, but I have a great deal of trust in him.
Thea's cringing inside.
I feel like we should just ask him. Should I just? I'm
Thea's
just gonna
like,
ask
on a
him.
scale of 1 to 10, how much do you trust me?
He says 10.
Okay, well, there's at least that. Go ahead, Leo. See what you were gonna say.
Okay. So the reason why we're asking you all of these questions
Yeah,
is because-
interrogation style.
is because we have it on good authority, and by good authority, 100% certainty, the gods know it, everybody else knows it, that Vanifer, and by therefore connection Bastion, who you've been working with for the past year, are leading these slave rebellions, either cause and effect, cause and method is, convoluted, but their end goal is to summon the evil elemental prince, Imix.
No.
Yes.
Thea's like, yes. Like I said, everything doesn't look the way it seems. Like, I think what you're doing is true to your cause, but I think Vanifer is taking advantage of your cause as well.
He says, no, the people that they've sent us, they don't worship Imix.
They don't need to. They just need to follow Vanifer. And if they follow Vanifer, she can summon Imix herself, with everyone being devoted to her, following her.
He says, but they're not. Most the people here have never met Vanifer.
Are they devoted to you?
It's just I get no, not really. They follow me because I've been leading them, but they're not devoted to me.
Well, if they have strong enough belief, I've never met Lathander, and yet here I am with all of his radiant juju.
He's like, you really never met him?
No!
Thea's
No,
like-
you don't just mean. I mean, I was lucky that I met Autumn Allfather in the flesh, okay? And that technically wasn't even him. It was kind of just an illusion.
And Illustrate.
Yeah.
Oh
Thea's
yeah,
like,
and she
"You
was there.
met a lot of
Okay,
gods."
literally all of the gods except for my god love me, apparently.
I'm sure Lathander will show you himself.
Your god has
Okay,
tough
Leo.
love for you.
He loves you.
He's just really busy, you know. He knows that it's all good. Anyways, doesn't matter. But yeah,
Thea's like, well, I know what you're doing is going to, for a fact, land you in jail. Well, maybe not if we're here, but
He says, only if we fail. So help me succeed.
Thea's like, I can't support Vanifer, though.
You're not supporting Vanifer, you're supporting the freedom of the slaves of Am.
But
I
I
mean-
truly believe Vanifer will take advantage of this
Then
revolution.
stop her, but help us.
I mean, technically, the slaves of Am aren't connected to Kalimshan yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
I don't know. But, like,
Okay,
Have
but
you
you do
met
realize that you
Bastion?
have to stop working with Bastion, right? How many men has he supplied you, like specifically from Kalimshan?
Yes, I didn't ask where they're from, but about 100 in total.
And we can assume that those are all cult members.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. They don't worship Imix, at least not the ones
How
I've
do
met.
you know? They could be lying to you.
Thea's like, we already stopped one cult and kind of have another cult.
Bastion is here. Do you want to talk to him?
Possibly, but I don't want you to tell him that I'm here.
That would make it hard for you to talk to him.
Well, just don't tell him who we are.
Yeah, how many people have you bragged about Thea to?
Well, when I heard that one of the saviors of the world was someone I knew, I was proud.
Lazarus, you must understand, if you know this information, if you know what Thea's done, the things that she's accomplished in the time since you've left her have been great and powerful and beyond anything we can comprehend. We're not coming to you out of a need to deceive or undermine. We're coming to you to speak to you because...
He says, I don't think you're trying to deceive me, I just think you're wrong. I think that your information is, and I don't mean that the source is trying to deceive you, but I think that your information somewhere must have gotten wrong, because it doesn't match with the experience here.
You think people would just get on the internet and lie?
Yeah.
But I want to clear it up, so let me introduce you to Bastion. You can talk to him. You can get to the bottom of whatever's going on.
Can't hurt to have an introduction.
Meanwhile,
This has never gone well at
Ki-
all, ever.
Kipo, you're a little spider.
I'm a little spider.
Yeah, so walking upstairs, you immediately see some people with crackling flames around them. They're not actually holding a brazier, but they do have the flames.
Just surrounded by flames.
Mm-hmm.
I want that robe.
Cool. They talking about anything interesting?
Those two aren't. They seem to just be standing guard. Fortunately, a spider is not super noticeable.
Do.
And I can let you through those doors. You can easily crawl under them as a spider.
Okay.
Yeah, just go ahead and open them and move through. In there, you find an infirmary. You can see 3 people with bandaged wounds resting.
Assumption that these are from the fights outside and not necessarily burning themselves in exaltation to Imix.
They look to be more of the fighting wounds than the burning wounds. Another infirmary, though not full. Similar.
Mm-hmm.
And the south 2 doors are the same. save you a bit of time.
Gotta check all the doors.
In here you find two people discussing in hushed tones. Go ahead and make a perception check. You speak Primordial, right? You're one of the ones who does?
Yep.
Okay, cool. They are discussing in Primordial an attempt to move a devastation orb into the palace.
Can I hear where it is currently located?
They're noting that the people haven't come back yet and wondering if they have been caught.
Okay. It's rather important information.
Down here, you find a pair of people making out.
Love and the fire cult. Ooh, double doors.
Down here, you can see someone who has just a bunch of weapons, spears, glaives, swords, all laid out on this rug, and is going over them with prayers. And in here you see a fire genasi preparing spell components.
Cool. Well, let's go back downstairs.
Kipo the spider crawls back behind the bar, and Kipo the real boy pops back up and goes, "There, I finally tied my shoe!"
It's very believable.
He finally found the drink he was looking for.
I lost the real Kipo.
All right, Peepo.
There we go. Hey, so, went upstairs, overheard some people. They're trying to get a devastation orb into the palace at the moment. Seems rather important.
I look at Lazarus.
Kipo's not talking to you.
Kipo was by the bar talking to Veru
Yeah.
and Nihidra.
Oh, shit, never mind. Sorry.
Zoltan.
My bad. I thought you were in the room.
Also, I think one of the lieutenants is up there. You know, being a genasi and all.
I'm gonna say if it walks like a duck and it talks like a duck, it's probably a duck. And in this case, it's also probably a really bad thing if that devastation orb goes off in the palace.
Yeah,
Do you have any idea?
I have no idea where that is or how to warn them. I don't know
No.
anybody in this city.
Me neither. This is not good. Do we talk to Bastion or do we peace? What do you think?
Honestly,
Here's the thing. Isn't Bastion one of the ones who's able to set off the devastation orb? So if we talk to him, maybe we can delay him from actually letting it go if we are able to get him to stop doing it.
maybe...
Isn't it only like the higher ups that have the ability to actually get them to set off?
Correct me if I'm wrong, I thought it was just the people that had the weapons. I think that's what we found out over the weekend. I could be
No.
wrong.
I think
That might
anybody
be
can
it.
set it off.
Either way, I think we should warn the guards first.
We're not gonna make a lot of friends in this tavern if we tell the guards.
They don't have to know.
If you can get out there and tell them secretly, go for it. I can try to cover for you.
Okay. I will attempt to walk out the front door.
Yeah, they don't do anything to stop you.
And I'm going to turn into a bird and fly to the guards.
I start making direct eye contact with the trying to will in my head.
Thea is in
turn
a
the
different
whispers
room.
on.
I'm in the
That's right.
kitchen.
We literally walked into the kitchen. You guys could come over here. Or
I
the
can't
storage
see you
room
on the
with
map.
Here, let me
Oh,
pop my head
there.
out so you know where we are.
Oh, you're
Wait.
all the way over there. Fuck.
Yeah,
okay.
we're over here. Is this the door? Oh, it doesn't even look like a door. This is the door. Hello. We're over here.
All right. Were we trying to say that everybody was in there, or those of us at the bar, the ones at
Nope.
the bar? 'Cause if
Those of you at the bar are the ones at the bar.
I look at everybody and I say, we've got a devastation orb headed straight to the palace. We've got to figure out what we're gonna do. I sent Kipo to. Kipo's gonna go tell the guards.
Land in front of the guards at the bridge.
And I will untransform.
They all sort of startle and a bunch of spears get pointed at you.
No. I'm here as a friend. I was trying to warn you that it seems that the Cult of Eternal Flame is sending a devastation orb undetected towards the palace. You should be on the lookout for that.
The Who is sending a what?
The Cult of Eternal Flame, they're here trying to liberate the slaves, to try and summon the evil elemental Prince of Fire.
And a what?
Look, it's like a large black orb that's going to send a bunch of reverberations through the town, and it's really bad stuff. It's like a really huge earthquake. Probably best to stop it before they activate it.
He sort of slaps one of the other guards on the shoulder, who takes off running in the other direction.
I feel like they're all like, this is above my pay grade. What do I do?
Oh shit!
Definitely.
But they seem to have taken you seriously. Alright, what are the rest of you doing?
Oh, does Baru come in to talk to us,
I
or?
don't know.
I told everybody that's out at the thing and waiting for us to make a decision before I come in to tell you guys what's going on.
I mean,
Well, Thea would tell Lazarus that she would need to talk to the rest of you guys before we would possibly want to meet Bastian.
Okay, we've hit that point where you want to get all back together. He says, okay,
Yeah.
let's go find your friends.
Thea also wants to punch him in the face, just a tad.
You should.
He
I'll
is,
hold it
he is
back.
coming
I'll
across
hold
a
it
bit
back, girl.
punchable. I'm gonna say.
I'll hold it back, girl. You just tell me. Tell me when.
She just wants to take Kipo's line. You're in a cult, stupid.
I'm a freedom fighter. I'm not a cult member.
Yeah, coming over here, honestly, it's an honor to meet you all.
So these are my friends who have been with me for a long time and through a lot of shit.
I want to like go give him the handshake to introduce myself, but squeeze really tight. Yeah, like in that dick way that people do, because I am being a dick about it.
Thea notices Kipo's not here.
Zoltan's also going to try to shake his hand and give just the firmest, hardest grip he can, but it really just feels like a nice firm handshake. But he's trying really hard.
Oh, we have 1 hour. Thea casts Psychic Whispers, and she's like, guys, where's Kipo?
Oh, yeah, where is Kipo?
Urge the word.
Also, he wants us. I just say this out loud. But I ask, where's Kipo in my mind? Thea's like, he also wants to know if we want an introduction to Bastian.
You hear back in your head, Kipo went to warn the guards a devastation orb was going for the palace.
You hear,
Oh,
you
what?
see Thea's eyeballs just go.
Be cool! You hear immediately afterwards.
Yeah, Kipo arrives back.
You also hear in your head, pretty sure Bastion knows we're coming.
Jorlin asks, so are we fighting everyone in here?
No. You know, I'm not that smart, but I think even I know that's a bad idea.
He shrugs.
I mean, for them though, right?
Yeah,
Obviously,
you got it, Kipo.
Right.
Yeah.
He says,
Lazarus!
most of the people in here don't even know how to hold their weapons.
What are they doing here then?
Hiding.
Revolting. Doesn't mean they're good at fighting.
Lazarus, where is Bastion? Is he here?
He says, he's upstairs. I can go get him,
No.
or take you to him if you'd rather it be more private.
Hold on. Hold your horses, pretty boy. Hold your horses.
One pretty boy to another, pretty boy on pretty boy attack.
Yes, this is pretty boy on pretty boy violence.
Pretty boy swag.
Which I was listening to that song in the car on the drive home. That shit slapped.
Do we want to go talk to Bastian? I mean, he's upstairs. It's just the eventuality that we're gonna have to meet him.
See the Genasi.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Is it, I say in my head, is it a no-go to try and kidnap him like we sort of did Winharrow? Like, can we not do that?
I'm fine with that.
I know, but like, do we feasibly think that that could happen?
Yes?
Did you see any trees that weren't on fire? Did you prepare that today?
No, no.
Okay. So then how do we get out? That's
you
the
should
thing.
always
If we don't
have that.
if we don't have an
prepared.
escape plan.
Look, I have other options at my disposal. We don't always have to walk through a tree.
But it's so convenient all the time.
Ray can teleport you.
So can Zoltan!
That does
but
take much
takes
longer.
Time.
That takes a minute.
Yeah. Just you guys wait. When I can set up my word of recall, I got us the getaway car.
I mean, I have a word of recall. It'll take us
No,
right back to Waterdeep.
No, shush.
Or somewhere else. Actually, that's a lie. I don't know where it's gonna take us, but I do have that.
LOL, there's Temple of Shar in the city right here.
So
Honestly,
we've got plenty of escape
probably.
plans.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, let's go talk to Bastion.
Yeah, I
Alright.
think we should go there and not him come here.
I'll
Okay,
take
so
you
we
there,
go upstairs.
and he
As we
will
go
lead you all
upstairs, Thea tells through whispers, like, Lazarus truly believes that he is not in a cult and is doing good work.
Did my mouse die? The hell?
Do we just go up the stairs?
Yeah, just go up the stairs into the end
Oh,
of the hall.
okay.
I'll grab Jorlin for you, Risa. Oh, you have him somehow. Nice.
Ugh, these fire guys. I am stressed. What? Oh, it's because there's a balcony, the banister. Oh my god, wait, do the No, they don't move.
They do not, I'm sorry.
I thought the shadows
am not
moved.
that
I was
good.
like, that. I was like, that's so sick.
Yeah, as you come in, Lazarus will introduce Bastion. These are, well, this is Thea, who I've told you about, and her friends.
Oh shit. I should have. Well, I think that spell only lasts for a minute, anyways.
Yeah, Bastion I'm very glad that you're here to talk.
Not good.
I don't like this
uh,
already. My spidey tingling senses.
Oh.
Let's start with where's Vanifer?
Oh, okay. Oh, you're just. I'll swing
Okay,
it.
truth
He
keepo.
nods and says, she's in Kalimport. I can call her here if you'd prefer to discuss directly with her.
No,
I'd love that.
If they were all in one place, it's so much easier.
He nods and says, yes, I can get her here in a few minutes if you'll allow me.
Leo, do you want to be in the room?
My mouse keeps dying, so I
And-
would
Okay.
like to be in the room, but
And he will cast Sending.
This is we're about to get so fucked right now.
I'm so. Wait, what is going on right now?
We're handling our shit like we planned.
He says, alright, she'll be right here.
Oh shit, she coming. Get ready, Ray. It's
In the
time to
meantime,
get your
is
wife.
there anything I can answer for you?
Oh,
Do you know why she's summoning Imix, or should I save
Oh,
that question
fuck.
for her?
He says, she could tell you in more detail, but I believe she intends to use it as a form of mutually assured destruction.
Okay.
gesturing from a Lazarus to Bastion.
Lazarus's face
look
right
to
now is just like,
Lazarus, and I'm
"Ah."
Told you so.
He is looking like his world just got like pushed off a table by a ornery cat and shattered into a million pieces.
It does make me feel good to see a Lazarus get his shit rocked a little bit. I will say that. It does feel nice.
Leo, you are the first to see her coming down the walkway here.
Oh, wait, hold on. Let me.
Uh.
Okay, I can't see.
Remember,
I don't know
guys,
what's
don't let
going
her
on.
persuade you.
Oh, that's such an famous tiefling image. I
That
didn't
is
know that was
Vanifer.
Vanifer. Cool. She's got some. That's some
she is not
vestments.
currently surrounded by fire or
No, I know, but
T-posing.
Those vestments are quite impressive.
Yeah, as she walks inside and then sort of looks back at Leo and says, "Are you joining us?"
I told you guys I was in the room. I was
Oh, my
stuck.
bad. I missed that. My
I
bad.
was stuck. Don't
Marcus's
believe.
mouse had died.
My
Yeah.
mistake. Yeah, she goes and stands next to Bastion. And says,
Lazarus, if you want your movement to continue, it's probably best to evacuate the downstairs.
Yeah.
he sort of looks at all of you and then looks at the two of them, and Vanifer says, "Go on," and he runs out of the room.
That's just gonna be notifying them.
So Bastion says that your intentions are to create some sort of mutually assured destruction. Do you mind telling me with who?
She says, "Well, something like that. Perhaps it would help if I described the problem.
Sure.
There are too many countries that have slaves.
Agreed.
It's taken me about a year to free one of them. If I were to do this for the rest of my life, I wouldn't finish. So, to find a solution, I looked to the people I hated. In this case, the ancient Netheres. When they wanted something done, they created a weapon of such power that no one would be able to stand against it. And then they told people that if they were forced to use it, everyone would die. That's what Imix is going to be to me. He's going to be my threat. Release the slaves in your country, or face Imix. A person or a movement they can ignore, but a primordial? That's a more real threat to them.
How do you plan to control Imix? Doesn't Imix have his own will?
I don't plan to control Imix so much as to point him. Imix's will is the will of fire. It's to burn. And there will be a target for him to burn, and it shouldn't be too hard to ask him to burn something specific.
Don't you
And
think,
what? Go ahead, Brew.
Don't you think controlling the will of a primordial to follow your move and wait as your retainer is a level of control that you are working to free from people who are enslaved nowadays?
I don't intend to control him, just to put him where I need him.
And what happens after that's done?
Well, I expect I expect that Imix will be sufficiently weakened by his destruction of whatever nation I first used him against to be banished. And I expect that none of the following ones will want to test whether I can bring him forth again. She says, "You are all heroes. Not just for what you've already done, but for what you did in Waterdeep, freeing that elemental. I really don't want to have to fight any of you, not only for your prowess, but because even if I won, I feel that the world would have lost something. Because of that, I hope we can come out of here without conflict."
She talks very eloquently and nice. I can
He's
see
very
why people are
charismatic.
persuaded.
Mm-hmm.
What's the play here?
Why are you just looking towards me? This is a group decision. Like, I get what she's saying, but at the end of the day, it's still bad.
I think
She says, "But
power
it's
corrupts,
a s-
absolutely.
But it's a small amount of bad to do a large amount of good."
You know,
After the
I really
first,
think-
Imix won't ever need to be summoned again. The threat of him will be enough.
Until someone does something else you don't like, and you bring him back to ruin that city. And until someone else does something or rises against you, and you don't like that, and you bring Imix back to destroy that city.
I mean, you say rises against me, but I don't intend to be in power anywhere.
I don't think you can control an elemental and remain behind the scenes. I don't think your voice can go unheard in this world you want to create, if that's the power you want to hold over the people that live in it.
And she says, in this movement, of course, I have a place, and that place is currently as its leader. I mean, in what follows. I don't intend to, for example, unite Kalimshan and Am under a single banner. They're both to be free states of their own, returned to the people that live there.
Derek, as we're having this conversation, can I try to get a read on her to see if she really doesn't want any of this power for herself as she's making these claims?
Yeah, go ahead and roll an insight check.
God, that's fucking terrible.
You buy it.
Yeah, I know I do.
I personally admire your work ethic, man. Respect.
She says,
Um,
thank you. It means a lot to me that one of the people I admire so would admire me in turn.
He's buttering us up like
Uh,
toast.
It's just I can't let that happen. The thing that you're talking about,
Yes. You're referring to Imix, not the movement in general, yes?
yeah. I get where you're coming from, and I really understand. And it really sucks that there seems to be really no other way, at least no other effective way to do it. But too many people are going to die. Too many innocent people are. And I can't let that slide.
She says, but you would allow me to foment rebellion in all of these places.
I probably have to think on it, but soft yes.
Do you think that innocent people won't die in those?
I think you equating people fighting other people in a rebellion versus a primordial elemental summoned into the material plane being equal is wrong.
I agree.
She says, it's not just the people fighting that are killed in a rebellion. It's the retaliation that's taken against the families of those who rebel. It's people who are caught in collapsing structures during sieges.
I get it. I understand. But I think this is where we will disagree, Vanifer.
I see. I don't suppose you all could offer any alternative. You've traveled far and wide, you've done things most can only dream of doing. You haven't encountered anything that could be used to help in my goals without being so destructive. The destruction itself is not my goal.
No, I get that. It's just a byproduct you're able to live with.
Yes.
I mean,
So
to
if
be
you
honest,
can help me to accomplish the goal in a less destructive way, I would be overjoyed.
I mean, sure, I'd love to help, but could I get like, I don't know, 5 business days to give you like a proposal?
you know,
She says,
there's this.
Yes, I didn't come here from a grand summoning circle where I am currently drawing Imix to this plane. She says, the rebellion continues apace. Imix remains on his plane and will for some time. You can certainly think on it.
Can we get an agreement from you where you won't use any more destruction orbs at the very least? And you can continue amassing as many followers as you want. It seems like you're doing a great job. Your talent acquisition team in AM is doing a great job at it.
She says, yes, likely somewhat less effective now, but we can deal with that. How about an agreement not to use any devastation orbs on non-military targets? Cities and the like. Fortresses remain fair game.
All right, I'm down with that.
Yeah. It's better than where we started.
She says,
And,
the promise that I will contact you. Shall we say 5 days before I intend to begin the summoning of Imix?
That's more than fair.
Yep.
I hope we can find a solution before then.
And what of your agreement with the other cults? What of the weapons you took and the pact you made together? You mean to betray them? What's to say you won't betray us?
Which is, I always meant to betray them. To say I won't betray you? I suppose I don't exactly have the best track record if you've looked into me.
Not
Yeah.
quite.
I suppose all I can offer is that I have respect for you and what you've done, and I haven't for anyone I've betrayed.
It's too bad I don't have Gios prepared this time.
The minute I feel a burning within me, I will not stop until you are gone.
I think you have to marry her for that.
She says, just a kiss.
Oh shit. No kissing.
I know, kissy, 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 kissy.
That's all. Oh, I guess
That's
you.
the one thing I like to do. But that sucks.
You,
Bummer.
Thea's like, is that automatic or do you choose to do that?
If you're referring to my late husband's, that's an ability. Yes, not.
So you can
A state of
choose
being.
not to. 'Cause, right, you can still kiss her.
Yeah, but
I'm
then
not
she
gonna do
like
that now, Matt. God, y'all are so weird.
I
Jesus,
was
we're
making it
out of
clear.
negotiations.
I just didn't know if it was how it was transmitted. I was letting her know if she fucking betrays us and pulls some weird shit, I'm gonna come right after her with righteous fury. That's all.
She says, I know it's not comforting because it would also be part of a betrayal, but I don't intend to betray you. As I said, I only betray those that don't deserve any loyalty to begin with. These elemental cults that wish to bring Tharizdun into the plane, all of that. And don't worry, Bastion is aware of all of this.
Speaking of, Gar Shatterkeel, what's his deal?
He drowned.
Well,
He,
we
he was
deduced.
Yes, he was resurrected so that he could be used by the cults. He is their creation, really.
who's there? The collective cult, or who was their leader before? What's him?
She says, I don't know his name. He used an illusion to disguise himself, so I'm sure that the name he gave me is also a lie.
Wind Harrow?
He couldn't have masterminded two
Uh,
cults.
She says, no, when Harrow was present, he was supposed to find a mastermind for the air cult. I believe he found a Variel woman.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know her name. I could see through the illusion she used to hide her wings.
You just have true seeing in the pocket? Wait, what? Wait, no, that doesn't make sense.
She says, not always, but I find it useful when I'm going to go meet with the potential leaders of 3 other cults and whoever's orchestrating it.
So someone else
Bastion cast it on me.
someone
He
else
is the
orchestrated
orchestrator
all
this.
of you to form these cults.
Yes. The name he gave was Krondrin Telos.
Wandrin Telos. As that was the name for who spearheaded creating the water champion, or that was the name that
The water
Wind-
champion and the weapons.
then the weapon.
Do you have any idea what he looked like, or was that an illusion as well?
His illusion looked like a young drow man. Underneath it, he was very old. Still a drow.
Is Vizrin old? Like visibly old drow?
Vizrin looks like this.
yeah.
Do you have minor illusion, Zoltan?
Yeah.
Can you minor illusion Vizrin?
Is there it?
Let me verify. I kind of said yes without looking. I'm pretty sure I do. Oh yeah, I do.
To confirm,
Yeah, I can minor illusion Visoran.
If it's this motherfucker.
my heart is beating so fast.
She says, yes, that was him.
Son of a bitch.
What the fuck?
This
And so-
asshole's fucking sold us
so-
out
Okay, so
20 years ago.
Vannifer, to clarify, this Drow man was the one who orchestrated all of the four cults getting together, or orchestrated the creation of the Wind Champion,
She says,
or the Water Champion.
it was he who brought us all together, and he who, well, he didn't himself, but he orchestrated the resurrection of Gar Shatterkeel.
How often does he come in contact with you or summon you or
We meet him
Any-
in the Temple of the Elder Elemental Eye. It varies by person. I go perhaps once every few months to maintain some appearance. I believe Wind Harrow met with him daily.
interesting? Has he ever spoken about us with you?
She says, yes, he warned us that you would be coming. Not right now, or I would have been here to wait for you, but in general. As I said,
Rela-
I haven't spoken to him in some time.
All right. Okay. Well, I appreciate you being really honest.
She says, their overall goals are abhorrent to me, so I would appreciate your stopping them. And I'll help you if
Oh.
I can.
Yeah, if you could not mention that we were here, that would be great.
Of course.
I think we'll handle the rest from there, though. So Gar Shatterkeel, presumably very devoted to him,
She says,
this man.
utterly, yes.
Woof. And Marlos is devoted to his own brand of religion.
She says, Marlos is, much like Imix, really, already desires to destroy and only needed to be pointed in a direction. All Krondrin did for him was give him some power and tell him how to get more, and he was off doing so.
Cool.
She says, that one is dangerous, the Medusa. Not simply by being a Medusa, he's a fighter with thousands of years of experience. I wouldn't
yeah.
wish to cross blades with him.
Weird. It's weird. We kind of know an acquaintance of his.
Nahidra in the back corner going,
Just kind of trying to assess who can be reasoned with like you and who can't be.
She says, the only one I could possibly recommend would be the figurehead of the air cult, the Avariel. I don't know what her motivations were for following Wind Harrow. Wind Harrow himself is devoted.
Both, well, Wind Harrow's in custody and
Oh,
the figurehead. She's alright.
perhaps I should check in at the Elemental Eye more often.
Well, I don't know if anybody else has any questions for Miss Vannifer.
I'm just kind of at a loss and need a real deep thing.
Yeah. Uh huh.
Yeah.
What is
I
there to
feel
think about?
bad.
Yeah.
Other than
A
thinking about
solution?
a
Why
solution.
Vizerin is doing all of this? How it relates to other things that we're involved with?
Why is
He's
he
meeting
trying to
with
destroy the world
Windharrow
other
Daily,
than-
who's obsessed
other
with
than
his
to destroy
daughter.
the world? It's
That is some freak behavior.
Where's our next stop?
I mean, I
Nice.
guess the Grey Peak Mountains.
So we're
Gotta-
going to the Great Peak Mountains and then Whalebones? Great Peak's gonna take at least a month to get there and back again.
Oh well, I guess we could go to Whalebones
3.
now that Zoltan is back.
Well, it doesn't really matter, just pick one.
Don't we need to try to find some alternate source we can present to Vanifer when she's getting ready to summon Imix? We don't want to wait till we have a 5-day
My plan was just
countdown, do we?
My plan was just to teach her all about critical race theory and how you have to create a grassroots movement and multiple leaders to continue the work through generations because it can't just all be done in one.
I don't think she's
in
cool with
one
that.
Sure,
We'll
and so if
figure
she
it out on
doesn't
the way.
accept that, we
She's
do
going,
need
what
to
if we
offer...
just murdered all the racists right now?
Yeah.
Wouldn't that also do it?
No, society would collapse in on itself and then more people would die post because we wouldn't have a structure on how to function at a large scale. But we could have, smaller communities that could function on their own, but you'd have to build that. The countries and cities themselves would.
We'll just have to figure
Go
it
to
out on the
ruin.
way. We don't have time.
Yeah, I think that's.
There's no way we're gonna find it here in Am or Kalimshan or anywhere else.
You know what? While we've got all of this to think on, I think it's probably best that we just dive headlong into other mysteries that are going to send us spiraling as we walk out the door here, eh?
Well, I was thinking I could take a quick nap on that bed right there, but are we sure we're gonna go to Whalebones? Which one are we gonna go first?
We've got a dragon and Marlos in the Grey Peaks.
And Whalebones is what?
Whalebones is
least-
close to Waterdeep, and we know
But
we
it's
can get a
still-
boat out there.
Yeah, it's still over a week's sail.
Let's
So
pick one.
I say Whalebones.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell Vizerin we're going to Grey Peaks. Good night, everybody. I lay down on the bed.
oh my god.
Why are you laying down?
I'm gonna cast Dream on myself.
Oh, you're gonna dream to Vizerin.
Whoa, ooh,
Okay.
what
is
is she
this
doing?
do?
Do you okay? Like, and as she's like going to sleep, is it just me, or is like Ray being like really weird today? Like she's just like very off, like standoffish. Don't you think?
I mean, maybe it was seeing a Munger and it really kind of messed with her head a little bit. I don't know.
Maybe. They just stand there, Vanifer and her friend, and let's just.
But y'all-
I-
Y'all really killed a guy as a turtle? That's crazy.
Ray, you appear in what sort of dream space do you make for you and Vizerin to meet in?
I make my childhood bedroom, which is really small and tiny and carved into the rock face of Lithmyathar. And there are twin beds in there, 2 twin beds, because I shared a room with Quarion. And there is an armoire in there that looks exactly like the armoire in my current room.
That's adorable. I love it.
Hmm.
Yeah, Vizerin appears there and sort of looks around.
Hi! It's me.
Of all the things you could have imagined,
Well, space. Anyway, thanks for your help in Vasa. Super convenient. I was hoping.
I'm happy to
Sorry.
hear it went
I
well.
need to dream that I have a working throat in this dimension. I was wondering if you had like a way to maybe go to the Grey Peaks because that's our next stop. Like we're gonna go there and it's kind of like a really long trek.
He says, directly to Grey Peaks? No. It's too far out of the
Bye.
way for anything I've ever needed to do. But Loudwater,
Loudwater?
I could
That's
get you to. It's much
pretty
closer.
good, actually. Because I think the closest we can get is Secomber.
He will show you another sigil.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Do you need anything from the Great Peak Mountains?
He says,
Rock.
no, only your success so that the world doesn't end and all that.
I appreciate it. So I will not bother your sleep anymore, or trance. Good night.
Good night.
Bye.
Alright.
I wake up. Okay, motherfucker thinks we're gonna go to Great Peaks, so hopefully he sends all those assholes over there and they wait for 3 goddamn weeks.
I swear to
Good
God,
job,
if I get
Ray.
on this boat and fucking catheter Danny Phantom Boy shows up, I'm gonna be pissed. Come in. We can't wish ourselves off the boat. We have to get rid of him if he shows up there. We can't leave the boat. We're stuck on the boat.
Oh, Chris,
So-
you're muted.
We had Lucather in hand. We just wanted to get Helen Ray out. He was the only one left.
Yeah.
Listen, once he turns you into a turtle, you're gonna understand. It feels bad.
He's gonna have a real hard time doing that.
Probably. He's probably gonna have a much harder time turning you into a turtle than he is turning me into a turtle, and that also doesn't feel good.
You're
Miss
just turtle
Vandiver,
material.
Yes.
if you do get in touch with him, and if he does tell you to go find us in the Great Peak Mountains, could you tell me? Could you just let me know?
She says, I can have Bastion let you know. Yes.
I will love that. Thank you.
I am not capable of sending myself.
Me
Neither
neither.
am I.
Sucks.
It's actually really funny because I think I'm the only one capable of sending.
Zoltan is too.
Oh, wait, that's right.
I love that he has little baubles.
But if he contacts me regarding you, I'll let you know what he says.
Thank you.
For that matter, I'll just keep you appraised of what he tells me in general.
So are we sleeping here? Or are we just teleporting back to Waterdeep tonight?
She
Or
says, I wouldn't sleep here. We're expecting to be attacked at some point through the night. Although now that I'm here, I imagine the guards will have a different experience than they would have otherwise.
Well, good luck.
I think we should go back to Waterdeep, please. I don't want to be here and get caught up in this. Thank you.
Oh,
I will
before
lose
you
all
go,
200.
she says. She takes out a orb of glass about the size of her fist and holds it out. Inside you can see there is just a roiling flame pressed against the inside of the glass.
Isn't this a bomb, technically?
Yeah, that is a devastation orb, yes. Should you ever need it, feel free to make use of it.
Thank you.
Wow.
Let's just throw it in the portable hole and see what happens.
Is there like a command word for it?
Yes,
Wait.
the command word is my name, followed by the name of the entity you don't want me to summon.
Ah.
Okay.
Mhm.
it's much smaller than I was imagining.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
other ones had to go on a cart.
She says, those must have been created by some of the priests rather than the person wielding the item.
Oh, yours is more efficient, I see.
Do we get a
Okay.
flash of the dagger on her at all?
You do not see it.
Okay. I know if she had it like out in the open or anything
She
like
doesn't
that.
have it out in the open.
After.
No, because I remember what happened to Theo when she picked up the spear. So I'm not gonna be like, can I hold it?
Well, you could ask to see it. You don't have to ask to pick it up.
Yeah, who said to hold it?
I guess. I'm not good at Arcana though, like it's not gonna do anything for me to look at it.
I mean, we know essentially that it does funky magic stuff. related to fire.
I mean, I'll ask, can we see it? Just to see it, if anybody else wants to take a look at it, if she pulls it out.
Certainly. I wouldn't touch it if I were you. And she holds out the dagger. You can see it is, well, you already have seen it in her picture, I suppose, but it's a fairly simple, almost crude-looking dagger. With a curved blade and lots of sort of wicked-looking spikes on it.
Hmm. Cruel?
Yeah.
Clinton, by the way, Thea, Zoltan, and Brew actually can touch the water item or a water weapon because we've drowned before.
Oh,
You have to have died by the element of that weapon. in
that
order
is freaking
to-
cool.
Not just.
Okay.
So, the Sahagin really, helped us out.
Full circle.
Oh, one of the lieutenants of the water cult is a Sahagin.
We're gonna get our revenge.
That's it.
You can all have a panic attack.
No!
PTSD.
I'm gonna
He's gonna be like-
I'm gonna cast water breathing on us twice just to be safe.
She says, I'm happy that you came to talk, not to stop me. This went as well as I could have hoped. Thank
We
you.
agree with your cause.
I wouldn't put all your eggs in that basket yet. This is a truce at best.
She says,
Like you. So,
like I said, that's as good as I could have hoped for, was a lack of hostilities. I know who you are. I know what you do, and I know that what I'm intending to do could be seen as at cross purposes with what you do, so half of my expectation was that you would come in here and attack immediately.
Thea, do you want to say goodbye to Lazarus, or do you want to
I was
just
just
get out of
waiting
here?
for you guys to get done. No, I'd like to say goodbye. Who knows if I'll see him again? in
Where's he gonna
20
come
years.
with?
No,
He
he
has
truly
business
believes
here.
in his cause. I wouldn't ask him to leave. Thea goes downstairs.
All right. Going downstairs, you would find that Elazarus has followed your advice and cleared the place out.
Oh, where is downstairs?
The only people remaining are those that you probably guessed were fire cultists.
Is he actually downstairs?
No, he probably was evacuating people.
Okay.
Oh. Do you want me to send to him? To tell
I'm
him to
just gonna
come back?
poke my head outside. Is he gone?
Yeah, he's not immediately there. Oh, did the map
Okay.
just go away? Or is that just for me?
Just
No,
for
the
you.
map's still here.
Oh, weird. Okay. I won't worry about
Yeah,
it then if
Leo.
you can all still see.
If
Hey,
you could
I'll
send to him.
I'll send to Lazarus. Come back to the tavern.
Oh,
No one's dead. No fighting. Thea wants to say goodbye.
He responds, I'm on my way.
He's coming.
Yeah, it's a matter of a few minutes before he arrives. The first words out of his mouth were, I can't believe it. You told me and I didn't believe it, and you were right.
Mm-hmm.
Thea gives him a smug nod.
Everything I've been doing here, it's been
It's not.
serving an evil
in-
cause.
It's not in vain. What you've been doing.
It's been serving those who want to summon an evil elemental.
Well, you know,
Well, we talked to Vanifer, and we kind of have a truce at the moment, so I think it's okay for you to keep doing what you're doing because you are doing something good. And we kind of have a truce of trying to find a different solution for her before she summons Imix.
If
Yes, that's. I mean, that's good, but it's still. What I did was still in service of the bad. I thought I'd gotten away from all that.
It
I'm
wasn't
sorry,
in service of the bad. You freed people, didn't you?
Yes, apparently so that they could serve the Lord of the Fire Elemental Plane.
well, if it makes you feel any better, Vanifer sees Imix as a means to an end, not the goal. She could think of any other way to do this quickly. She wouldn't need Imix.
I suppose that's better, but still, I don't know where to go now.
Well, help the people here. They trust you, don't they?
He says, yes, but they wouldn't helping the people here be helping her cause if she decides to go through with it?
Well, you just have to make
Yeah,
sure they trust you more than they trust her.
Yeah.
You worry about the people, and we'll worry about Vanifer.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure that they trust me more than her.
Mm-hmm. You're the one freeing them.
I'll-
You're the one
recruiting
leading the
them.
cause. Or, better yet, make sure they trust themselves more than they trust anyone else. You have to empower
Yeah.
them to be able to take on whatever is going to happen after this, to be able to lead their friends and their families. A bunch of small leaders banding together. That way, you know, even if you're gone, this revolution doesn't end.
I'll try. I don't know if
Yes.
I'll be able to do better than Bastion. He's persuasive, but I'll try.
As
I have to. I have to make up for this somehow.
I don't think you did anything wrong, Lazarus. You were just trying to help people. And as much as I would like you to come with me, I think you're needed more here. And you can let us know what's happening on
Yes,
the front lines here.
I'll let you know anything that happens. I just I can't send to you. You'll have to have.
That's okay, you can send to Leo.
Well, no, that
Or
means
Leo
you can't
sends to
send
you.
at all.
Yeah.
Oh God. Okay, we're gonna
Yeah, I
have to keep
hate
a
my
running
life too.
list.
Can't stand.
We're gonna have to keep a running list of appointments to check up on.
All right. Are you teleporting out of here, Riza?
Yep.
To Waterdeep?
Yep.
Okay.
Well, actually, since we're going home here, and I use my last third level spell slot to give ascending to a Lazarus. Keep that handy in case you need to contact us.
He responds, okay.
And listen, when Thea could have fought, she talked instead. Don't understand the power of a good persuasive argument in the face of a potential fight.
And then I smack him on the back and I say, good luck, and I cast guidance.
Okay. All right. You give Lazarus best of luck, and you all teleport back to Waterdeep.
Ah, damn. Oh, shit. I never sent back to the Blackstaff. We were only gone for like 2 hours. Fine.
Those fuckers never told me if they were coming.
We should
She
just
definitely
walk to
thinks
the
we got
tower.
caught up doing something else and just fucking ignored her, for sure.
She's like, I'll hear from them when I hear from them.
Yeah.
They're busy people.
She said she'd have a boat, right? Do you think the boat's ready? Wow, I should probably ask her. Okay, I'll send to the
You don't-
Blackstaff.
We're in the water. We
No.
could just go to the tower. We can doctor. You don't
can
have to
just
waste your
go.
spell slots.
Well, but that's what I'm saying. Well, because it's more rude to just walk up to the tower than to call her.
Your office. It's open to the public.
Okay, I won't send to her
Office
then.
hours.
I'm like in the middle, and they're like, "Stop!"
I'm pretty sure we ignore her office hours.
When all you
though.
have is sending, everything looks like it needs a sending.
We're gonna have to sleep here anyway. It's getting late in the night.
Late in the night, perfect time to go talk to the Blackstaff.
Oh,
That's
A
what
midnight
we do.
rendezvous with the Blackstaff.
Buy her a coffee.
Do we get her legal name?
Do you know her legal name? Yeah,
It's Vajra Safar.
there you go.
Vajra.
Yeah, that's why Riza thought she was the secretary for a while, was because she introduced herself as Vajra Safar, not as
Safar.
a Blackstaff, like a weirdo.
Who does that?
I know, if I had a title like Blackstaff, I would introduce myself as that all the time. That's a kick-ass title.
yeah.
It took us a while before we started introducing as the Reverie and not just, hi, I'm Rayra and Zoltan and Leo and...
And these
All
are
right.
my friends.
So
Yeah.
you go to see the Blackstaff. Ray brings her a coffee because it's
And a
late.
croissant.
Huh? Oh, and
and
a
a
croissant.
croissant.
Ooh, fancy. I want a coffee and a croissant now. I don't even like
don't
coffee,
drink
and that sounds
coffee.
good. I know, I don't even like coffee, it's just the aesthetic seems really pleasing.
Bring your husband some coffee and a croissant sometime, right? Risa.
Won't drink the
I
coffee.
won't drink the coffee.
It's the thought that counts.
Alright,
You can get him some.
you arrive at the Blackstaff Tower. It is closed to the public for the night, but of course the guards have been instructed that you are to be let in.
We give him the nod when we get there.
uh,
Sup?
A wink.
going
Wink, no kiss.
going inside, the Blackstaff is actually walking through the main foyer as you get there. She turns around and sort of does a double take. And, oh,
Vajra!
I thought you were going to tell me when you were coming.
Yep,
Yeah.
totally forgot to
Sorry,
do
that
that.
happens.
Snacks for you.
Hey.
Oh, thank you. She sort of just lets go of the Blackstaff, which hovers slightly to stay where it was, and takes the coffee and
Wicked.
the croissant.
That never gets old.
God, she's just the best.
Has anyone told you that you're cool today? Because you're cool.
I'm getting her a world's greatest boss mug for the next upcoming holiday.
She says, thank you. Kalimshan you need to go to?
Actually, we were already there.
Oh,
No, we were not there.
No?
Yeah, we
oh, no,
bypassed
we were in
Kalimshan.
Am.
oh, so you still need to go to Kalimshan.
No.
No.
Sorry.
Maybe that
new-
boat you
new
were talking
thing
about?
on the docket. Do you happen to know off the top of your head a clear, easy way to end slavery
Everywhere.
everywhere?
She's like, you're joking, right?
Yeah.
She says, no.
Or maybe like not
Or at
even like
least a good
100%, like maybe 90%. I'm sure Vanifer will like maybe take a percentage of a rate
you've
of
spoken
success.
with Jennifer.
Yeah, I mean she seems totally chill.
Chill is
may I
the
just,
wrong word.
Cast a spell on you, just
Sure. Here you go. Take my hands. Hold them.
real quickly.
She's
Oh, okay.
Hold them. Hold me.
Yeah, she will take your hand and take the Blackstaff in the other hand and wave it slightly and says, "Oh, all right." Let's go of your hand. All right, everything seems good.
Yeah, turns out she just really wants to stop slavery and just using Imix as a means to an end, as a bomb, something. Told her we were not cool with that, and she countered, hey, if you can think of another way to do it, I'm down. So, if you happen to have a back pocket end slavery card, now
I
would be
do
the time
not.
to play it. Okay, well, back to the drawing board.
Do you have like half a card?
A lead of
The
a
main
card that we
problem
could
is that
track
she's
down?
not very patient.
She says, I can think of ways to do it in particular civilizations, perhaps, but worldwide? That's impossible.
I mean, it's a start.
Yeah.
Well,
We'll take anything at this point.
we don't even really know where to start. Unless Kipo is thinking about something, because Kipo's getting a look on his face like he's thinking really hard.
I don't know the exact details to work it out, but maybe we could go back to Mechanus and file some sort of paperwork or forms and have the gods
Oh.
enforce it.
Oh. You know,
That's a big brain idea.
That's really big brain.
She says, that would work if you could get signatories for it.
Signatories?
How many signatories do we need?
And
One
whoever,
Who
for
are
each
these people?
civilization.
whoever you want to enforce it on.
I know so many gods. Oh wait, no, enforce
no,
it
not
on.
gods. The countries
Oh.
that are.
She says,
yeah.
Right.
well, Mechanus would accept gods as signatories for their followers.
Oh, yeah. Uh-huh. I mean, Mass probably wouldn't agree to that. But everybody else would.
Mask doesn't
Yeah.
believe in slavery. He likes freedom.
Oh.
Yeah.
Just
But
kidding. Never
but
mind
the
then.
problem being that then followers of Mask also don't tend to believe in slavery. They tend to like freedom. Basically, most of the gods that you can talk to, their followers are already anti-slavery.
Oh.
The ones that you'd need to get would be the ones that do like it.
Oh.
She
Well,
says,
maybe.
your idea has merit, but signatories would be the issue. Getting people with the authority to sign for various cultures would be difficult. It would be difficult to get them to agree, not difficult to find them. I mean, you could find the head pasha of Kalimshan, for example, and get him to sign, but why would he?
And if you
Because
can just
otherwise
kill
it
the
makes it
Pasha.
here.
Yeah.
She says, it would be a lasting method of having it enforced, and perhaps if you could start something to that effect, you could at least delay Vanifer's worst plans.
Mm-hmm.
An interesting thought, to be sure. Your
Well,
main issue will be the signatories. If you can solve that, I think you have a real chance.
Well, besides that, I think we need a boat.
Hmm.
yeah, you said you had a boat.
And if anybody asked, we went to the Great Peat Mountains and did not take the boat.
Secret
Mhm.
boat.
Am I expecting anyone particular to be asking?
You know, just anybody.
Okay,
Anybody.
understood. The Manticore will officially remain docked in the harbor.
A wink.
Aw, that's a great boat name.
She says it is one of our best outfitted combat ships.
Oh, do any of you guys
Ooh.
know how to sail a boat? Are we getting a crew?
She says it requires a crew of about 60 to properly man.
60?
Yes.
That's a
60?
big boat.
I don't think we've ever hung out with 60 people total outside of being in a city with them.
Ma'am, I don't even know if I can count up to 60.
She says, "Oh, well, it comes with the crew."
Oh,
That's a big boat. That's a big, loud boat.
Shoreland has proficiency in vehicle. Oh, land.
good thing someone else is gonna drive the boat. We're just gonna get there and look cool standing on the edge of it as we sail
Uh-huh.
towards adventure.
We're going on a cruise.
Hell yeah.
I'm on a boat.
A danger cruise.
Everyone's going to get matching Hawaiian shirts to wear. Thomas Bahamas.
She says, "Yes, I can tell the crew to start getting it ready tomorrow morning. You can leave sometime the day following that.
Okay.
It'll need to be outfitted for the voyage, is all."
Sure.
Mhm. About how many days is it going to take to get to the whalebones? Do you know?
She says, "I'm certainly no sailor, so I can't comment on weather and the like." She stops for a minute. "Ah, but it seems one of my ever-present friends was and can."
That's so cool.
I'm looking it up. Hold on.
Oh, since Vanifer wants to threaten people anyway, we could just threaten whoever's in power that, could act as signatory to sign.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about too.
An eye for an eye.
Also, like, it's also more
Holy shit.
About 5 days to get to the whale bones.
5 days to get to the whalebones. Okay.
Depending on where the space is in the whale bones, it may take longer to find it within.
Mm-hmm.
5 days to arrive at the island chain.
Okay. So I could probably start divining 3 days out. That should be enough.
Oh, to ask if we'll find it.
No, to ask like where it is
Yeah.
specifically. And then I could have.
Any more questions for Vajra, or should we go to sleep?
I don't, unless she knows anything about Gar Shatterkeel, but I think we already asked her about him, right?
She says, "No, still nothing."
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
He's the next guy. We're about to go get fucked over, so let's just go do it.
I do want to ask before you leave, are you all doing all right? You've been doing quite a lot lately. Do you need anything?
Honestly, like a mental vacation,
Retirement.
but
Yeah, we just keep
Going.
yeah, shit's heavy, bro.
Do you need anything?
She says, "A successor."
Huh? What qualifies the? Do you have like a trial? Do you have to have a certain like a university degree, PhD in wizardry?
Yeah, how much magic do you have to know how to do to step up to the plate?
She says, "The ability to cast 9th level spells and the desire to do good for the world."
So not.
You know who
me.
can do that? You know who can do that?
Kalanoth.
Yeah, Lady Kalanoff.
Lady Kalanoth has no
I
desire
don't think
to take
she'll
my
want
place.
to do that. She likes her cushy
Yeah.
noble life.
I think she
Well,
likes
I
to
don't
lay
know,
around
she
on
was
her
hot.
lounge and eat bonbons.
Yeah. That is exactly
I
what she
get it.
likes to do.
Good for her, girl.
people could become the Black Staff.
Oh, Christ.
Oh, I should have specified 9th level spells as a wizard.
The truth.
Oh,
Zoltan
Oh.
can.
What's so
Love you
great about
all.
wizards anyway?
Yeah. Fuck them wizards.
Sultan's right here,
She
guys.
says, well,
I know.
the staff is only enchanted to be used by a wizard.
Well, keep an eye out for worthy successors to the Blackstaff.
That was mostly a joke. I don't expect to be able to give it up for another good 30 years yet.
Do you have to die
How
to
old
give it
are
up, or
you?
can you retire?
She says, I'm 32. And no, you can retire. No Blackstaff before me has ever retired. For that matter, only Kelvin lived past 70.
How would that work if you passed on to your successor? Would you still talk to them through the staff, or does that not work until you die? Or
Once you attune to the staff, that is where you end up when you die.
Oh, so
Oh.
your soul would pass into the staff, and then they'd be able to tell you all the things all the time.
Yes, but only once I died. Until then, I would continue to be myself.
Hmm.
And though none
know-
of my successors have, or predecessors, I mean, have taken it, I think that sometime not being the Blackstaff near the end of my life would be nice.
Here's
How
to
far
an
back
early
did
retirement.
Do the
Yeah.
Blackstaffs go? How far back did they go?
200 years.
She says, I'm the
roughly?
8th.
Okay, and they didn't all, unfortunately, live full lifespans, correct? So yeah,
No, we
about-
stretch back about 300 years.
300, sorry.
Do any of your former lives have any connection to a person named Zargon? Or remember a force that fought under that name during their time as Blackstaff?
Shit, you're gonna make me bring out my timeline.
Sorry, Derek. I don't know the timeline, so I don't know if I'm off by like 1,000 years or whatever.
Yeah, hold on. You can go ahead and ask her anything else you have while I'm looking this up.
Well, I don't know.
And of course, when I say that, that's no, this is the only question we have. This is the only thing we want to know about.
Oh,
What's
do you
the
know
type,
any?
Blackstaff?
Sorry, what was that question?
What's your type?
And she says, you know, I haven't even really thought about it since I got this job.
Been too busy.
Well, having 7 other people with me at all times, it would need to be someone who was pretty understanding about that.
Leo, where'd your mind go?
I don't know. Everywhere, baby. This is just really funny.
Do we want to ask her to keep an eye on Vizerin for us while we're out and about, or do we not want to tip our hand on that card yet?
I don't know.
she only knows Vizerin peripherally, so I don't think it'd be useful to us to have her watch him,
Yeah.
and it'd probably just put him on edge if he noticed it.
Someone's keeping an eye on him. That's fair. I just wanted to check with hopefully a wizard who's not going to betray us if we wanted to, use her for anything.
She will say, yes, there was a cultist named Dorn about 2 centuries ago who followed someone named Zargon. Never found this Zargon. Dorn was gathering a cult to them, though.
Did they have a name for the cult?
The cult of Zargon,
Oh,
the Returner.
lame. The Returner.
Returner.
Yes, that was the entity's name, Zargon the Returner.
Got it. Okay. Thank you.
Dorn claimed that Zargon had been killed, but would return anew each time.
What did they just want to like follow Zargon? Like what was the goal?
She says, apparently Zargon is their leader, destined to return to the plane to lead them in whatever they need leading in. I'm not sure of the specifics.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, I do have a question for you. Do you know any friendly illithids?
Friendly is not a word I would use to describe any illithid. I know a less violent one.
Cool. Maybe when we come back, you can put me in contact with them. And there's just some funky stuff going on in space with their former planet, and wanted to ask them some questions that maybe their people would know. Hive minds and all.
The one I know is less violent because he is not connected to an illiter brain.
Oh. Well, maybe they'll still know something. The only other less violent-ish amicable illithid I know is an illithid lich.
I will reach out.
Cool, thanks.
Alright. Anything else for her? Okay.
You're going to sleep?
She says, if you have anything else, please let me know. I'm honestly coming to enjoy your visits.
We like you a lot too, Vajra.
She says, the caffeine and the snacks certainly help, but also I'm coming to associate you with generally good news on the state of things.
Hey, we're good employees!
So, thank you for that.
You're welcome. There's nothing more that I love than making someone's day brighter, and then my aura intensifies.
Alright, you can go back to Dot's house.
I'm going to go out in the gardens and find a small fern and dig it up and pot it.
What?
Okay.
He's
And
planting
then I'm
a
going to spend the night casting Awaken.
He's
Uh-huh.
You going to send it to the wizard?
Keepo, yay!
A fern?
A fern, dude. Those are hard to take care of. You should have picked something.
Alright,
easy.
It's
Like a
swampy,
snake
though.
plant.
you have the material component to spend and everything.
Oh, it does consume it. I need an agate worth at least 1,000 gold.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want help with that, Kipo?
No, I can spend that. I just need
No, I
to
mean,
have
do you want me to help you cast it?
cast Awaken?
Yeah.
Can you do that?
Yeah.
Then sure.
I mean, if you want to do it on your own, that's fine.
No, I just didn't know you could.
Awaken
Cast
has a
spells
casting time
together.
of 8 hours, Riza.
Oh, never mind. Never mind. It's out of my purview. Sleep and dream to Werfrey. And surprise her.
Werfrey is pleasantly surprised. It takes a little bit to convince her that she is not, like, normal dreaming this.
No, for real. I'm
Oh!
here. It took a while.
Like, her first thought is, like, yeah, I'm dreaming about my wife. That is a
Aw.
normal thing to do.
Oh,
you
it's
dream
real.
about me.
But eventually you are able to convince her that this is, actually you.
Frozen pie.
I'm assuming all the markets are closed, so I'll just ask Dot if he has something amenable, and I will pay him for it.
Yes, he has a reagent that you can buy off of him.
Hopefully this guy enjoys this plant.
All right, you now have an awakened plant, and presumably in the morning you're gonna have someone circle it over to him.
Are you
That's
going to
the
give it a
plan.
name?
We
Are
have
you
to
just
write
gonna
a
send over
note.
a plant? Should we
Give him some
Buy
coffee.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the market. I need to go get myself some breakfast anyway. I'll go buy him stuff.
All right, what are you getting this guy?
I buy him a bag of coffee beans. I buy him a nice cozy blanket. I buy him
A
some
good
candy.
book to read.
I buy him a couple of different books because I don't know what he likes. I buy him a couple of different genres. I buy maybe 5 different ones, and a cute little journal with a quill and ink.
Damn, you're getting him all set up for some good vibes over there.
Give him a candle.
Some bubble bath solution. Yeah.
Okay.
Face mask.
Oh, and I buy him a watering can because Jesus, why are we sending him an awakened plant?
You need to name him.
Israel's
Kipo.
requested. I'm not going to give a name to an entity. I'm presuming it has its own name. I'm not
Ask
just
us
going to
what
assign
its
it one.
name is.
Most entities
Wait.
are assigned their names. I was. I think you were too.
Yeah, I didn't name myself.
I know.
I came out of the womb and I said, my name is Riza.
Just
Hello,
because
it
it's
is
conscious
I.
now doesn't mean it didn't have a name beforehand.
Wait, so the plant's awakens now?
The plant is now
Yes.
sentient, yes. Kipo has bestowed sentience on this fern.
I asked the
waved at
fern
the
what
fern.
its
He can
name
also do it
is.
to small animals, should he so choose.
I buy some
We
slippers.
could have had a
Slippers?
pet with us this whole time.
Okay. Yeah, you buy this stuff. The stuff you're buying is gonna come out to a total of 4 gold, probably.
Sure. We're expensing this.
And
Does
Is it
it-
still the evening or no?
this is the next morning.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
They would have prayed to her cosmic being
You
before she went to sleep.
can wrap it all up in a basket and some wrapping paper and a little care package and then
You put from your
push it through a
friends.
teleport circle.
Do you want to write down instructions for this fern keeper?
Yeah,
speaks
how to
common.
take care of it.
That's true.
Well, I guess I can tell what he wants.
It can be like, water me.
I'm
Can
hungry. Sunlight.
I cast teleport circle. Okay, Ferd, push everything in. Bring it to Akram. Chop chop.
Okay. Yeah.
Should we send to him
You,
tell him
you send it all
a
through.
gift?
Did you signed the card, the Reverie, right?
Who wrote the card?
We said we were writing a card.
I didn't write a card.
Leo, send to him.
Oh my god, no, give me the
We'll tell
wands.
him who it's from. Don't use the wand of secrets. Don't use the wand of sending.
Will the plant tell it? The plant doesn't know that our name was the Reverie.
The plant is gonna tell him that he awakened to a gnome man looking over
mean,
him.
To be honest, how many people teleported to his circle in the last how many days? And we told
Yeah.
him we were sending him a plant.
I mean, I guess
He'll
that
know
is
it's
true.
us.
Okay. Well, maybe I'll get a sending. We'll get a sending, and he'll be like, "What the fuck, bro? You blew up Telos."
Well,
And you're
we
sending
might
me
get
a
that.
plant?
This is our gift of apology.
Anything else
okay.
you want to do this morning?
Yes, actually. So, I'm a ping word of recall. if I set up a little Lathander shrine in Dot's house, can I designate
No.
this? No. Ugh. Dang it.
Not immediately. You would have to actually have it be a shrine for a decent amount of time. More people than just you would have to pray here. There
I'm
is
not
a
gonna
shrine
do
to
it at the-
Lathander in Waterdeep that you can use.
I don't want to use a public one though, because what if we like come back with like something? Because it's just like a mall of like god shrines.
Yes,
It
it
just
is.
feels not it.
Yeah, no, you cannot use Dot's home in this way. No.
We don't
Can-
leave until tomorrow, right?
No.
That is
Oh.
correct.
I'm
Oh,
gonna go
oh.
to Lithmyathar.
Oh, Ray,
Okay.
can we go? Can we go to my house so I can set up word of recall when you're back?
Okay. I'm gonna
Okay.
go Lithmyathar first, though.
Okay, bye.
All right, you're going to Lithmyathar.
Yeah, ironically. I'm taking Jorlan with me.
Okay.
I'm gonna go to the seer,
Uh-huh.
and I am gonna ask for an audience.
The seer opens the door when you get there.
Oh, shit,
Yeah.
she... Oh, wow. Never fails to impress me. So... Hi. I'm sure you know what I'm about to ask. Is it okay if I use this place to come back to safely?
Yes, of course.
Alright. Thanks. I think I've never done this before. I'm just gonna go in. I'm gonna go by the fountain. And I'm gonna put my hands on it. I wish this is a good place for me to come back to when I want.
All right, and you successfully use Lesser Wish to cast Word of Recall.
And
So cool.
I go see my mama real quick.
She is surprised to see you when you just kind of walk in.
Hi.
Maribel, you're back.
Yep, just for like 5 minutes and then I have to leave because I have to go ferry some people back and forth. I'm like a glorified Uber. And you don't know what that is. Those are things in Waterdeep.
Well, what is it?
I wanted to say that I love you. That's all.
I love you too. Are you all right?
No, I'm fine. It sounds like I'm fucking dying, but I'm not, and I don't mean to curse at you. I'm totally okay. But yeah, tell Dad I love him. Tell Ilden I love him. Tell Quarion to get his shit together, because I don't have time to go to Beltana's. Anyway,
She says, I wish your brother would.
don't we all? Alright, I'm gonna cast teleport right here. Don't be scared.
She says, am I going to have to clean off drawings on the floor?
No, it
Okay.
clears up, because I don't draw anything.
Okay.
Jeez.
All right. And you go back to Waterdeep?
I have to rest now, sorry.
No, it's okay. It's okay. We're just playing cards.
It is right about now that Leo receives a sending.
Oh.
That says, why did you send me a plant? Not that I don't appreciate it, but why? And also, I'm glad that you weren't destroyed in Telos. Apparently something really bad happened there.
He doesn't know it's us.
Let's
You
keep
got
it
the
that way.
Okay. What do we say? We said we were sending you a care package. So there it is. There it is. It's good. for your mental health to have something to. Shit, I'm out of words. Care for. There you go. Care for.
You pulled it together. That's what really counts.
He didn't ask me. He only asked about a plant, though, and not a talking plant. So I don't think he knows it's awakened yet.
Gonna be a fun surprise for him.
Yep.
The plant's gonna start talking, and he's gonna scream.
No, girl.
All right. Anything else you want to do here in Waterdeep? Oh, right. You're waiting for Ray to rest an hour
Yeah.
so she can resume her taxi duties.
Does somebody in the party have the ability to cast Hero's Feast?
Yes. We don't have the
During-
money.
Well, we do
It's-
have money.
We do have the
Then we can
money.
just go to brunch.
Yeah.
Well,
want it
so
right
my
now?
thought is we're going to be on the ship for a week. It might be worth making the investment to have our fancy bowl, so when we get there or the day before, and now if we're traveling and we're going to go to the Great Peak after, we can have fancy brunch without being in Waterdeep. I would be more than happy to go take care of that during the day while we're all doing our errands.
Sure. If you want to pick up the
Sure.
component, then either myself or Leo could prepare it when we need it.
Okay.
Mhm. Oh, are we only getting
it's-
one bowl or two? Or
I think we just need.
It
One?
consumes it, doesn't
It
it?
consumes it. It's one
It does
use.
consume
It's
it.
one-time use.
It's one use. Okay. And
It's
how
so
much is it
expensive.
per?
1,000
Bowl.
gold bowl encrusted with jewels.
So 100 platinum.
Okay. I will pick up 2. I will spend 200 platinum and get 2, and
Okay.
each of you can have one.
Sure.
I just think we should have that just in case. Even if we don't use it for this, we have it for other things. I also stop and pray to Shar again while we're out. While I'm out and about. Just
Okay.
stop by her little temple. And I just say, this world is starting to look a lot more gray than the black and white I thought it was. And I don't know whether to ask for your help or to shun you away. And I don't appreciate the confusion, but I hope for whatever this comes with, you still see me fit to be used for whatever purpose you might have.
Oh. Interesting. Okay.
Mm.
Interesting.
Rue got real freaked out hearing that Tabris is having a bad time up at the Soft Claws.
I figured it was because of Tabris. You're
Yeah.
trying to get her away from your sister.
Mhm.
I understand.
Take me instead.
Yep,
We'll see.
we'll see.
All right. All right. Ray, you have your teleport back now.
Alright, where to, Leo?
We're going to Daggerford. Wait,
Sure.
do I know the teleport circle there?
Ray has been through there the last time she tried to visit you.
Oh,
Have I?
No, wait, that wasn't Daggerford. Never mind. No.
I don't think
Oh,
I have that
shit.
circle. Unless you can sketch it out for me, I don't think I can bring you there.
you know, I did not think about that. Hmm. I sent. No, that doesn't work. Dang it.
Look, are you just trying to get there?
Yeah.
Well, can you, like, tell your mom or your sister to stand next to a tree?
Yeah.
And then I scry on them?
And then he
Yeah.
sees the tree.
Okay, there we go.
I thought you
That's
had to
how we
have
do it.
touched the tree, or is it just seen?
Let me look.
I could be misremembering.
Yeah.
If it works like that way, that seems super OP.
Eh.
Just cry on people and they're near a tree. Boop.
You must have seen or touched the destination plants.
That's where I got touched from. It's an ore.
Mm.
Okay. I send to my sister.
Alright, what do you say?
Hey, I'm trying to come home. Can you go stand by the tree that I pushed you out of when we were 12? Thanks.
She says, sure, weird request, but sure.
Okay. Oh, no, you have to see the tree.
Yeah, but do you mind just asking her to allow the scry to happen? It's much easier that way.
Oh, okay, so I send again. My friend is going to scry on you to see the tree. Explain later. Let it go through. Thanks.
Alright,
If you
you
take a piece of my hair, does that work
you
since we have the same
successfully
DNA?
see her and the tree.
Then we will walk through it.
She is sitting there looking really like, fucking Leo, I swear to...
Are we all coming to Daggerford? Are we all going?
Yes.
Is it a field trip?
We can all go.
I just want to see your mom again.
Oh my god, you're literally so annoying. Leo says that to Baru. We all go through the tree.
We get along so well. I don't know why you're so weird about it. We had a great time hanging out all summer.
Yeah, as you come through the tree, she kind of jumps and says, whoa, warning on that would have been nice.
I would have run out of spells. Hello, I missed you. And I give her a big hug, and she hates it.
She hugs you back, though.
Where's mom?
She says, in town. Why?
Oh, in town. Well, I mean, just 'cause the whole gang's here, and then everybody pops out of the
As
tree.
everyone piles out of a tree.
So I just, they haven't all been in one place, so I wanted everyone to meet each other. Obviously, you remember Baru.
Yeah?
Hello.
Yeah. I need to set up a spell for emergency evacuation, so that's why I'm here, but also to say hi.
Oh, okay. Well, go ahead, I guess. Is everything going all right? Are you expecting an emergency evacuation?
It's never, better safe than sorry. Lots of stuff's been going down, so yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna go on a boat soon. Also, never trust a wizard.
Okay.
Yeah. So we can walk to my house, which is a temple.
Yeah.
To Lathan.
You can walk to that temple and set up your word of recall there.
I know. When we enter into the house, I say, "Welcome everyone to the house of the rising sun."
It's
And then
just as dramatic as Leo.
Uh-huh. And then I thaumaturgy because I know she's in the house. She has to be. I thaumaturgy. I say, "Haramoni!" So my voice echoes and I'm calling for my grandma.
There's a little time before she steps into the temple. Says, "You really should call ahead before you come back. Could have made food."
But
Well, everyone is
Oh.
telling us to call ahead. We're little bitches.
You
We
know,
don't have
it's
enough
just
sendings.
you know, I really don't have enough sendings for that. You never know what's gonna go down.
Well, will you be staying the night?
We could. We don't have to leave until tomorrow.
You want to stay the night here?
Sure.
Okay. All right. You can stay the night here with Leo's family,
Yay!
Wow,
who
my
spend
house.
most of the night interrogating Leo about what he's been doing. Leo, how much do you want to tell them?
I think I'll be mostly honest, but like skirting around obviously the things that we can't tell them about because about like Avemerin and like Abaxab and nothing about Vizren and like vaguely about oh yeah there's like evil elemental cults that were like watching out. I don't know if Uncle told you about how the Earth
Okay.
cult was that kind of stuff, but not like very specific.
So
and
not
I
about
also-
anything from your dreams, but about all of the elemental stuff, basically.
Yeah, I think no. Now would be a good time to tell them though, but then they'd be like really pissed off at me when I
Do
leave.
it. Do
But I
it.
know. Yeah,
We're
No,
all
I-
here. Do it.
I don't do it at the family table. I think I probably like when we're like going off to like separate ways, like getting ready for bed. I like pull them all in and I like tell them. So do you guys remember how I vaguely said that I've been having weird dreams for like a really long time?
Yeah.
Right. So they're like extra weird and extra important and then I basically explain that there's a timeline and evil illithid god devouring bringing undead and you know there's a lot of steps that we can take to try and stop it but maybe we should start preparing just in case.
What should we do to prepare?
I don't know. Aren't we at, you know, isn't that kind of our thing? Fighting the undead to an extent.
What you're talking about doesn't sound like fighting the undead. It sounds like the aftermath of everything dying.
Oh. Yeah. Dang.
I mean,
I don't
we're
know.
always prepared to fight the undead, but what you're talking about doesn't sound like fighting the undead.
Oh. You know, somehow I think I'm more stressed now that I've told you.
Well, we'll be ready. We'll be as safe as we can be. We expect you to do the same.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Mhm. Okay. Well, I'll try and keep you posted about the stuff that's going on, but it's a lot of
Stay in touch more
Uh,
often.
you know, I would, except I have to play phone call. I have to play secretary to the whole party, you know? So I run out of sendings real fast. But I will do my best. I'll do my best.
That's why we had these made. And hands you a standing stone.
Ooh.
Aww.
Is this for everybody, or does it only go to one person?
We only have one stone, but we'll pass the message around.
Oh, this
Usually
is great.
they're a pair. Too.
Yeah, like they have one sending stone for the family, and Leo has the other half of that pair.
Mm-hmm. Oh, this is so great. I need to get one with me and me and Uncle.
Hmm.
So that way.
Need to be able to talk to your boyfriend.
Oh,
I didn't say that.
Why would you give the rock to your uncle then?
Well, anyways, oh no, you guys are not gonna fucking believe this. I finally learned how to activate my runes, and I grow large. Isn't this sick?
Alright.
Yeah, that's the end of the conversation.
Alright, you're all able to spend the night there and head back to Waterdeep the next morning.
Who's
Yeah.
teleporting us? Me, Zoltan, Ray?
Yours doesn't cost money, right?
Nope.
It's you.
Alright. And the Black Staff is waiting for you at the docks with your ship.
woohoo!
Well, with her ship that you're borrowing.
Our ship now.
Alright, the ship you arrive on here is large. There are people crawling all over the decks, and that person right there, who the Black Staff will introduce you to, is Captain Ritua.
Pirate queen after my own heart.
Captain who now?
Ritua, R-U-T-U-A.
R
U-T-U-A. Yeah, and Vajra will tell you. The captain here has commanded this ship for me for many years. She's a member of Force Grey, like you, Baru.
Excellent.
The sailors are as well. So they should be able to handle themselves for the most part.
Excellent. I look forward to sailing together. It's always fun to meet new members of the force.
She says, "Indeed. Who here has been on a ship before?"
Technically,
It's
all of us.
technically all of us.
Excellent.
Not a
In the
seafaring
Dark Lake,
one.
though. Yeah.
She says,
Oh
On a-
yeah, I was like, when were
on
we
a
on
river?
ship?
"Oh, Dark Lake's almost like its own ocean, so you should be well served by that. Anyone gets seasick?" She sort of grimaces sympathetically and nods at Ray and says, "Sorry to hear that. We'll do our best to give you a smooth ride, but we can't guarantee that. And, well, if you need a place to be sick," she gestures all around. "The sides are everywhere." So, we're off to the whale bones, I understand.
Yep. We are trying to ferret out the water cult that's over there.
Very good. Are we expecting problems en route?
Hopefully not. We're hoping
Not
we threw them
sure.
off our trail a bit, but
We've
not
been told that
100%
they are hiring mercenaries.
And
Noted. Pirates?
we can be scryed on. So if someone's looking for us, they'll know we're on the seas pretty easily.
All right. Odd thing to specify. Most people can be scryed on, but all right.
It's fair.
All right. Then get your things stowed, and we'll be underway in a few minutes.
Sounds good.
Vajra will also hand Baru a set of potions, and she says, "Just because I know you all get yourselves into some trouble, she's given you 10 potions of greater healing."
Oh
Dang.
shit!
She's rich.
Those aren't
All
the
right.
hella expensive ones. Those are 4d4 plus 4.
Mm.
Yeah. Potions of greater healing. All right, everybody gets 2, and then we have 2 left over.
I think you've miscounted.
You're doing your math wrong.
Yeah.
There is 6 of us.
There are 6 of us, so everybody gets 1, and we have 4 left over.
There you go.
Listen, it's after midnight.
All
I'm
right.
excused from doing math right now.
Speaking of which, we will stop there for tonight.
Woo!
I just wanted to get
Great.
you on the boat and underway, so I knew where we were starting next time.
Perfect. I don't know what we're doing with those other 4 potions. We'll put them in the bag, or somebody will take
Put it
them.
in some bag so we don't forget we have them.
Great job with
I said that-
Vanifer.
Phew. I don't trust her. Like, it's gonna come to a head.
Risa
I
I
mean,
love it.
calm and collected.
at least compared to Wind Harrow, she's truthful.
Yeah.
Or she's
Yeah,
a better
trust her to
liar
tell
than
the
Wind
truth.
Arrow.
Yeah.
He's not obnoxious.
I did only roll an 11 on the insight check, so let's,
Yeah, you
I've
guys
got
didn't
nothing.
exactly rake her over the coals for truthfulness.
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
So she's either truthful or a better liar.
Yeah. Oh, I'm excited. It's nice to be on a boat that like has people we don't have to like also protect. Like the boat can hopefully handle itself for the most part.
For the most part.
Better than the like I believe like fishing vessel we stole. So
Better than the fishing vessel and your Kuatao.
yeah, exactly that we needed translation for.
Yeah, better
So.
than that for sure.
Water cult it is, baby. Let's go. I'm excited.
I don't know why, Riza, I didn't think of you using the seer for your sanctuary.
Where did you think I was gonna go?
I wasn't sure. I thought you were going to use one that was like related to Telos or something somehow. And in hindsight, that's silly of me, but yeah.
Where would I find a shrine to Telos?
I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking,
Crazy.
but that's where my head was. But
You
no,
could
the
have made your sanctuary inside Blobby. Take us right back.
the
we
seer
need
makes
to be.
perfect sense.
Yeah.
And now you've got 2 people who don't have cursed word of recalls.
Mm-hmm.
So many options. So many get out of jail free
So
cards.
many escape plans.
Well, that's assuming we have the spell slots for it.
Mine doesn't take a
Gives
spell slot.
us
That's the best
at
part.
least more options.
Yeah.
Technically, neither does Riza's.
Dang.
Nice.
So I'm just.
Although she can only use it
Chopped
once every 4
liver.
days. But it's not a spell slot.
That is a limited use, but not as limited.
It is
As
called
it could be.
Limited Wish, so
Yeah.
that makes sense.
That's a cool spell to have.
No, Limited Wish is a really cool ability. That's gonna be difficult for me. I'm gonna have to learn to deal with that. I wasn't planning on dealing with Wish for like 3 more levels, y'all.
Yeah. Well,
When Zoltan
it's limited.
invariably gets it and starts throwing it around.
I
don't
wish
think-
I had a magic eyeball.
And I think Riza also gets it at that level too.
You think we're going to be able to coerce a bunch of slave cities to sign a contract with the gods?
Maybe.
That was an interesting
think
plan,
it's a
Chris.
really
I have
good
not
idea,
seen anyone
like-
go that way before, so
Yeah.
I'm interested. You have my attention.
And I know quite a few gods that maybe could start entreating other gods. There's less gods than there are
D&D has a
City-state.
lot of gods, though.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Well, some of them.
Granted, some of them are subordinate to others, so like
Yeah.
you get some that way. But yeah, it's a way to go. I'm curious to see how it works out. It's a good
Where's-
it's a good try.
Where's Ao? Let's just contact Ao. Sign this paper.
Hey Ao,
thanks.
please sign this paper for us. Thank you.
We'll take care of your shit.
Sorry, I don't know why I rolled a dexterity check. Sorry.
You rolled pretty good.
How did it feel being
I'm
back
very
online
stealthy.
for everybody?
To be honest, it's kind of
Weird.
clunky.
Does
It
that
feels weird.
Feel a little weird. I
Yeah.
noticed
Yeah.
the discussions were lagging a little bit. I think we got to get used to doing it when we're not all at the same table again.
Yeah, we wouldn't shut up the whole weekend.